I should have gave y'all this class on Tuesday. Whenever you're watching it, this is the time to watch it. Welcome in. My name is Coach Misty. I'm the owner of Budget with Bae, or we like to call it Budget Bae. But the website is budgetwithbae.com. And not only I'm helping you guys with a financial transformation, not only are we cleaning up credit, we are cleaning up your fucking mindset when it comes to money. So if you haven't done so already, go check out budgetwithbae.com. Right now, I'm running this until April 1st. I'm doing a buy one, get one on the credit repair. There's no reoccurring monthly charge. The only thing that you have to pay for is the credit monitoring. But as far as the service, it's a one-time payment. Budgetwithbay.com. I'm doing buy one, get one free. So listen, if you got bad credit, 9 times out of 10, somebody you know got bad credit too. So either y'all can come together and go in on this, especially my people, my mothers. If you have children over the age of 18, especially you got them 20-year-olds, yeah, they credit be fucked up. So if you know one of your kids got fucked up credit and your credit need working on too, go ahead and get one of my services. Buy one, get one. You can get 2 TransUnion sweeps right now for $97. Two of them, 2 TransUnion sweeps. That's the quickest way to get one of your credit scores improved within 5 days after you submit all your documents. So you can get 2 TransUnion sweeps for under $100, and we are raising credit. The highest score increase we had to date is 272 points in a matter of 5 days. So listen, come on with the come on. But what I'm gonna teach you, what I'm gonna talk about is disputes, timing, and why the do-it-yourself gets stuck. So if you've ever tried to repair your own credit and your shit keep coming back as verified, or like you not keeping up with the paperwork, or you just kind of lose track. A lot of people can do that first round of credit repair, right? A lot of people do the first round of credit repair. They good at that. They fuck with that first round, they get to it. But when it comes to going back for the second and the third round, and I'm talking from experience, because I learned how to do credit repair from repairing my own credit. So when you see that first round, a lot of stuff come off in the first round, and then a lot of people just give it up. They just leave it alone. Okay. You say, what do you say about the monitoring service? So when you're getting all three bureaus, you have to have smart credit through me, right? And so you're getting all three services. You have to have the smart credit. So that's the way I'm able to pull. I don't have to keep asking you for the letters. So you have to have smart credit. So that's the only thing that you have to pay reoccurring. When you sign up for my credit service, you only pay one payment for the actual service, and then credit monitoring, you need to keep it at least 90 days. Right now, after I finish your third round, you can do whatever you want to with it. That's your business, but I need you to keep it at least for 90 days. So if you already have credit with me, you already have a credit repair service with me, and you haven't signed up for smart credit, you can click the link in my bio, and you'll see smart credit is right up there. You can go ahead and click the link for smart credit and sign up. And after you sign up, I need you to add your credentials to your budget bank. But we'll talk about that in a minute. What's up, Buttercups? Welcome back. I told y'all this month I was gonna give y'all free credit classes. You said that's why you couldn't see mine because I didn't pay. Well, I'm gonna need you to pay. I'm gonna need you to pay. I think the first when you sign up, the first payment is only $1. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and sign up. That's why I couldn't see it. Hmm? Help me help you, looking ass. Good morning. Help me help the fuck you. Good morning. All right. Hmm. I want y'all to know that what I'm talking about tonight. I'm not talking about, or this morning is nothing. This shit is not inspirational. It's operational. Get your pen and paper out. This is operational. It's not inspirational. If you want the full do-it-yourself credit repair guide, including LexisNexis and check systems, you can go to budgetwithbay.com. Can y'all see the information on the picture? What's up, Buttercups? It's at the bottom of the screen. You go to budgetwithbay.com, and I literally have a do-it-yourself credit repair ebook. It's over 100 pages long with examples, letters, all type of shit. You can go ahead and get that and work your way through it. It's a 90-day workbook on how to repair your own credit. And I teach you how to how to repair, fix your LexisNexis and also your check system. So I'll give you all of that. You can go ahead and download that. Go to budgetwithbay.com, click on services, and go ahead and get the book. If you want me to clean your shit for you, I'm doing buy one, get one free. And we're going to go ahead and do that. Yeah, it's fine. I'm doing buy one. All right. So this morning, I'm going to talk to y'all about disputes, timing, and what we're going to do is we are projecting why most do-it-yourself credit repair efforts stall, plateau, or reverse, even when follow instructions correctly. I want to say this. I'm going to show you exactly where the do-it-yourself breaks down and why process management determines outcome trajectory. I know it's a lot of big words, bitch. It's early and I'm up. You see me? I'm up. I'm up. So if you ever tried to fix your credit and you didn't take it all the way to the end and you didn't go all 3 rounds, we're gonna talk about it and I'm gonna tell you how to fix it. Here's the deal. Yes, I offer a service. I have a business and I feel like I'm out here doing the Lord's work with this credit repair. But listen, one thing about it, two things for sure, I'm never gonna be a gatekeeper. So I'm gonna tell you how to repair your credit yourself. Now, let me give you this caveat. I'm not gonna teach you how to do a credit sweep. I feel like that's for credit sweeps are for professionals only. I'm not going to teach you how to do a credit sweep. I'm going to teach you how to do standard credit repair. It still works. It takes time. Now with credit sweeps, you're able to see instead of taking like 90 days, like with the TransUnion, when you do a TransUnion sweep, you can see results within 5 days, 5 days from the time you do it. And that's what I do. So I'm not going to teach you how to do a sweep because if you do it wrong, it's going to fuck you up from cleaning up your credit the regular way down the line. So I'm not going to teach you how to do a sweep, but I will teach you how I started doing credit repair, which is standard credit repair. And I'm going to teach you how to do it right. If y'all ready, say y'all ready. Make some noise. Make some noise. Baby, who be going outside? Listen, I'm going to have hoes wearing abayas in the club. Baby, who be going outside in their abaya is me. Now, Cardinal call it a moo. Who be going outside in their abaya, bitch, is me. Okay? I could listen. You get a different level of respect in a buyer, but we ain't here to talk about a bias. I'm just saying. Listen, I want you to drop the word system. Drop the word system in the chat if you're ready to understand how this actually works about the dispute, the timing, and all that stuff. Drop the word system in the chat so I know I'm talking to the right people. Drop the word system in the chat so I know we on the same fucking page. All right, translator. I got one person that says system. I said two. Come on. Come on. Mm-hmm. Listen, and even if you have signed up for my credit repair service, I want you still to learn how to do it yourself. I still want you to learn how to do it yourself because it may come a time 6 months down the line where the we got that Capital One off your credit report. They sell it to somebody else and then they put it back on your credit report. Thank you. I want you to go ahead and know how to do it yourself. I don't want you to have to come back to me and like, oh, Coach Misty, this other company, Jefferson Capital, trying to say the Capital One, the thing that we disputed and had it taken off, it's back. I want you to know how to do it yourself. I'm gonna say, friend, get this book and use this letter and do it yourself. Okay. All right. So I want to say that credit repair is not a motivational activity, right? This is not, oh, I'm motivated to get my, everybody wants some clean credit. So it's not motivational. It's a regulatory workflow inside a data reporting ecosystem. Credit repair is about checks and balances. It's about letters and timings. This is not, I'm not here to motivate you like, girl, repair your credit. You're going to be amazing. You're going to, no, bitch, I'm here to tell you how to do it. This is about checks and systems. If you're going to repair your own credit, the first thing you need to do is buy you some highlighters. Huh? Listen, if you're gonna repair your own credit, you need to invest in you a home printer. Let me be honest with you. You need to invest in you a home printer and invest in you some highlighters. These may not be the exact colors. I got the highlighter method in my book, but I need you to invest in you a home printer, get you a ream of paper, a home printer, some lights, some highlighters, and get you some folders. This is what you need to do. Listen, if you want to do your own credit repair, you need certified letters. Let me start from the top. When you go to Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, wherever the fuck you going, I need you to get you a pack of highlighters of different colors. You definitely gonna need orange, okay? Get you the pack of highlighters of different colors. I also need you to invest in you a home printer. If you ain't got one, get you a little $50 printer from Walmart, Amazon, or wherever the fuck you gonna get it, right? Get you a ream of paper. You need a 500 sheet ream of paper. I want you to get 3 folders. You ready? 3 or 4 folders. It's up to you. Or get you the accordion file. I'm giving y'all game. Get you an accordion file. You said you already got it, so you're good to go. Get you an accordion file. You're gonna keep your TransUnion, your Experian, and your Equifax report separate, and then you're going to start filing the letters that come. So once you start doing this credit repair, they're gonna send you letters, and you need to start keeping up with those letters. Okay. You also need to use Google Sheets or use Excel, and you need to start tracking who you sending these letters? When are you disputing things? I'm giving y'all game, free game right here. Right? Now we're gonna try this out. I'm gonna start this flash go. Let's see if we can get 21 people. If you happy to be here and want to get this free game, I'm gonna see if we got 21 people to go ahead and send me an ice cream cone. We get 21 people to send our ice cream cone for our flash go. If we've hit the flash go, I will pick one person to get a free TransUnion. Or if we hit our flash goal, we get 21 holes, people to hit that goal. I will pick one person to get a free TransUnion sweep on me. So that's a $97 thing on me, right? I'm trying to help y'all. Okay. That's if we hit our flash goals. Everybody got to work together. Mm-hmm. All right. So you got your marker, you got your highlighters, you got your accordion folder, or you got at least 4 folders. I need you to go to the post office and get you some of those certified slips, the little green slips for certified mail. Also, when you go to Dollar Tree or Family Dollar, get you a box of them envelopes, the legal size envelopes, the letter, you know what I'm saying, the long envelopes. Get you some of those because you're gonna mail off your letters. You if you get a copier, if you can get a Xerox. So let's talk about that. The difference between you have a copier, a Xerox machine. It all depends because you need to have copies of your ID, your driver's license, and a up-to-date bill. Like so a light bill or utility bill. So up-to-date utility bill and your driver's license. You need to have multiple copies of that because every letter you mail off to TransUnion, Experian, Equifax, you have to prove your identity with a clear legible copy of your driver's license or ID. Make sure it's not expired and a current utility bill. Okay. So this is the stuff that you need to have. That's why I say you need that 500 pack of ring, that 500 ring paper. All right. Now, if you get the type of printer that's just a printer, you got to take a picture of your, listen, hey Megan, it's not on there, it's on TikTok. We gotta go. I'm sorry, Megan, but thank you. We have you have to take a picture, lay your ID on a dark background, take a picture of it, and then that's the picture that you're gonna print out to send with your letters. All right. All right. So listen, here's the deal. I'm telling you that in order to do this credit repair and do 3 rounds, I have done standard credit repair myself before I learned about all the different credit sweeps. I've done a standard credit repair and went from a 550s to a 700 by myself doing the method that I'm teaching you. You just have to have patience, okay? All right. So here's the deal. If you understand workflow, you understand control progress. And if you misunderstand workflow, you will trigger delays in your credit thing. So what I'm going to teach you tonight is the workflow. All right. So the workflow, that distinction alone will separate stalled files from progressing ones. I want you to notice, listen, when you are doing this credit repair, you are not fighting with a TransUnion employee. You are not going toe to toe with somebody. And there's nobody at Equifax who is receiving your shit, whether you do it electronically or you mail it off. There's nobody named Brenda because I feel like it would be a bitch named Brenda that's working for a credit company, working for one of the bureaus. There's nobody sitting at their desk opening up your mail and saying, oh, no, she's trying to dispute this. Let me go in. That's not what we're doing, right? You are interacting with the automated reporting infrastructure governed by the Fair Credit Reporting Act. Here's the deal. If you don't know about the FCRA, you do not need to be trying to clean up your own credit. Now, I told y'all there's a book on my site that you can buy, you can download it, and it give you everything. I give you the top 10 laws that you can use to clean up your credit with the letters attached. All you got to do is plug and play the information. But if you don't know about the Fair Credit Reporting Act, you ain't got no business touching your own fucking credit. All right. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to teach you what a dispute cycle is. A dispute cycle is 30 to 45 days. All right. Now, some of y'all who didn't pay for my services, I want y'all to listen and listen clear. Thank you. Listen, you said you got the email that you sent out my first round of disputes. Absolutely, Tootly. Thank you. Good. Listen, the people who got my credit repair service, listen up. The TransUnion happened quick. Let's just keep it a buck. TransUnion can happen within 5 days. Your score can change within 5 days. When it comes to Experian and Equifax, it takes 30 to 45 days. Number one, stop fucking with me. Huh? Some of y'all, I done did y'all taxes too, so y'all got my personal number cut from taxes. Stop fucking with me. It has not been 30 to 45 days. You understand me? I have a system that triggers, that sends me an email that says, hey, it is time to send out Shelby's new round of disputes. Okay. Stop sending, listen. Listen, you said you need me to blow your paperwork and make that shit expedite. I'm doing what I can. I'm doing, listen, I'm gonna do it to make sure that everybody is good. I don't want to sit off no red flag. But stop fucking with me. Huh? I send y'all shit off on Tuesday. Y'all be on my line Friday talking about I'm checking my credit. How long do it take? Y'all hoes been living with bad credit for 20 years and now you can't wait 30 days? Get off my phone. Now, if you new here and you like, she talk to people like that, absolutely. Welcome in. But I help people too. I listen, I love hard. I love hard too. So welcome in. The fuck? Stop fucking with me. A trans Julian, yes. Give me 5 days, bitch. But other than that, stop fucking with me. Okay? Hmm? Y'all be hitting me up on everything. Y'all be on my messenger. Y'all be on my messenger. Y'all be on everything. Y'all on shit that I ain't even know I had Telegram no more. Y'all hoes be hitting me up on Telegram, Messenger, text messages, all kind of shit. A pigeon showed up at my doorstep. Stop fucking with me. Hmm? All right. So let's talk for real. I'm dead ass. I be waking up to messages or I'm just trying to check on my credit again. Girl, if you was checking your credit like this when you had good credit, you wouldn't have bad credit. Stop fucking with me. Hmm? Okay. So what? What? This is a class and a fucking PSA at the same time. This is a class and a PSA at the same fucking time. Stop playing with me. So first of all, let's talk about the dispute cycles, okay? Now, under the FCRA, which is the Fair Credit Reporting Act, consumer reporting agencies generally have 30 days to investigate disputes. How many days do they have, boys and girls? 30 motherfucking days. How many? 30. However, that 30-day clock is not as simple. So when you mail it off, you thinking, oh, well, I mailed it today on the 1st. I should have something done. That 30 days ain't 30 days like you think it's 30 days. I'm going to break down what actually happens behind the scenes. This is the time you start taking notes. Some of you hoes grew up, some of y'all hoes is under 35 and you grew up during the time where everybody got an award at school and y'all don't know how to take notes. I know that because I used to be a school teacher. Okay. So some of y'all don't know how to take notes. It's going to be on YouTube. I am Coach Misty, you on YouTube, and you can just go back and watch the YouTube. But if you over 40 like me and you grew up with index cards, okay, and you grew up with index cards and mechanical pencils, was a pleasure to have, okay, was a luxury in your motherfucking household, okay. If your grandmother had an old school pencil sharpener at her house in the kitchen, then I need you to take notes. Then you know what the fuck I'm talking about. So when I say take notes, I know you young hoes don't know how to read, okay. I know you young hoes don't know how to read, so it's okay. You can go back and watch it on YouTube. Okay. I just said that. Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and let this person. I'm gonna let the trolls live because I'm monetized on YouTube, so y'all can have y'all fun in the comments. So let's talk about it. So listen, let me tell you. You said, is it true that we get paid for overtime meaning taxes? So Shannon got a tax question. I'm gonna go ahead and answer that because I haven't just got in there. Okay. Someone said, speaking of class, you missed your physical education class. So anytime that your name is Coolio Green, I know you lame as fuck and you live in your mama's basement. I am not with the shits. Okay, if you think that I'm just gonna let shit slide, I'm not. Bitch, I'm up. Bitch, I ain't blinked once. I'm up. I'm with the shits I got on the buyer and fucking Skechers. Okay, police. Okay, come on now. Stop it. You want to play on? Look, they want to play on YouTube. We can play. We can play all goddamn day. We can play on YouTube. Anybody that's using the name Coolio is a lame. You're lame. Okay, police. Okay, now you said about the taxes. So let me talk about the taxes. Okay, the overtime. Pause. Let's put a pin in credit. Listen, let's go ahead and put a pin in the credit. Hold on, I ain't got time for this bitch. Let's put a pin in credit real quick. Hold on. I ain't got time to play with these hoes today on no motherfucking YouTube. It always be the niggas. That's what I don't understand. It always be men on YouTube that want to troll somebody. Like, how small is your dick for you to want to troll a woman on YouTube? Like, the nigga, like, could you not get a passport and go find some? Let me shut up. What you say about taxes? Let's go. I don't understand. Like, could you not get a passport? Do the Asian women not want you? Okay. If you have overtime, let me tell you how to overtime. Let's talk about the big beautiful bill real quick. Let's talk about this overtime on the taxes. First of all, if y'all ain't scheduled, listen, if y'all ain't scheduled no fucking tax appointment with me, bitch, that's on you. Oh, I'm closing shop up. Baby, I am closing shop up. Y'all is coming to me, you hoes, and earn $220,000. Ain't got no motherfucking kids. Talking about what am I getting back? Bitch, a bill. I have I got one more slot open for taxes. Baby, get out my face. Okay, please. So if you ain't signed up for if you ain't signed up for my tax service, okay, boo on you. Find somebody else to do it. Okay? Find somebody else to fucking do it. All right. If you have overtime on tax, I want you to know, you need to know this. So people who had the overtime, it's going to, so what happens is you get a credit for that overtime, which is going to reduce your tax liability, which means it's going to increase your refund. Now, it's not going to increase your refund. So what happens is, let's just say your tax liability, let's just say the IRS says, you know what? You are responsible for getting taxes on $17,000 of your money. But $12,000 of that, $12,000, not saying that you made $17,000. We're talking about adjusted gross income. I'm not gonna get too deep in on this shit because a lot of y'all hoes don't even know how to read W-2s. So let me keep this high level. Let me bring it up a notch. Let me bring it up a notch. So boom. So what happens is there's something called what you normally make, which is box one of your W-2, and then it's adjusted gross income where we take standard deductions and things of that nature, right? So you might have made $100,000, but your adjusted gross income might be $89,000, depending on shit that you done paid in for the year. Whoop de doo. Okay. If $12,000 of this $100,000 was overtime, so instead of your adjusted gross income is going to decrease even further, which is a good thing, which means your tax liability decrease. So what's happening for my clients, I can't speak for nobody else. Thank you. What's happening for my clients, like I said, I can't speak for no other bitch. What's happening for my clients is a lot of them are getting bigger refunds. Now, if you listen, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Listen, if you book with me and you normally don't get a tax refund back, the name of my business is ohnomoretaxes.com. Uno Nuno can get you something back. And that's if you paid in the federal. Now, if you didn't pay in the federal and you ain't got no dependents, bitch, we gonna make it that you don't owe so much. We gonna make that shit a wash. Okay. We gonna figure the fuck out. ohnomoretaxes.com. That's all I gotta say about that. You heard the name of it. Okay. And this is strategic planning. No, I'm not out here playing with TurboTax. No, I'm not no scammer or bammer, no shit like that. Bitch, I go to IRS conferences. They be in a Disney World. I go to the IRS conferences. Bitch, I got my own EFIN. I have an actual tax service. If you going to somebody, I was talking to my husband tonight, this morning when we was at breakfast. If you go to somebody get your taxes done and they print them out and you got to mail them in, bitch, they is not a tax professional. They are, listen, she's all right, but she's not real. She is not a true tax professional. The people you go to should be able to send your taxes off. Listen, the people you go to should be able to transmit your taxes. You should not have to mail off your own shit. Okay, please. And if they are true tax professionals who actually have an EFIN and they go ahead and they send it, they can transmit it. They should be able to offer loans or advances if you need one, and they should also be able to take their fee out of your tax return. Now, if you're not getting a tax return, that's my cash clients come in. Then if you owe, I'm gonna make sure you don't owe as much, or we're gonna make it a wash. And then you gonna go ahead and you're gonna pay me up front. To God be the glory for the things he has done. Now is anybody stop requesting me to go live. I don't know you, Muhammad. Okay. Is it Ramadan? I don't let this motherfucker Nabaya fool you. Okay. I love the Lord and I eat pork. Stop requesting me to go live, Muhammad. Okay. You should know about the tattoos and the cursing, okay? Okay. The only beans I fuck with is green beans. Okay. I do not, I am, come on. I eat bacon and I love the Lord. Don't let this dress fool you. Stop requesting to be in my goddamn live. All right. Anybody need to book for tax service? Let me know. Yes, no, maybe so. Yeah, they always fuck with me. Listen, I ain't got my head covered up. Anybody need their taxes done that normally owe? Let me know right now before we get into this other shit. Also, we did not hit our goal. Baby, our hose is raggedy. We did not hit our flash goal. I said if we had hit the flash goal, I was gonna give away one TransUnion. I needed 21 people to send the ice cream cone. Yeah. Anyway, we didn't hit the flash goal, so I won't be giving nobody. I won't be picking one person to get a free TransUnion. Congratulations, to God be the glory. There it is. So if you need your taxes done, let me know right now. You can text that number on the screen and just say taxes. You can text me right now, and after the live, I'll send you my link to book an appointment. You can text the number to say taxes. If you ain't filed your taxes since 2020, come on, because the IRS is sending out letters saying, hey, you ain't filed your shit. Don't let the IRS tell you what you owe them. You do your taxes. So I just got a client who hadn't filed in 4 years, and I was about to file all her taxes. She just got a letter. The IRS said, oh, well, we determined you owe us $8,000 from 1 year. We said from 2020 you owe us $8,000, and she was like, wait, what? She just got the letter, and we were going to file all her taxes. She ain't filed in like 4 or 5 years. So if you need to file multiple years, you know what I'm saying, come with it, come fuck with me. Text the number, say taxes. Let's get back to credit. Any other thing about taxes? Any other questions, concerns about taxes? What we doing? Okay. Anything? Okay. Well, you got to go to Budget with Bay. Don't have the taxes. You got to go to I go to there's another thing you go to budgetwithbay.com. Don't have the tax service on it. No, Shay, don't text me right now. God damn it, Shay. Shay, don't text me and say taxes. You see that number right there, Shay? Listen, Megan, looking at you see that number right there on the little sticker? Shay, you text that number and say taxes, Bookie. Take a screenshot of that bitch. She in the thing taxes. She in the thing taxes. Back to the credit. Listen, you said this sound like what my shit would end up like. I'm gonna just keep sitting it out. Why are you not filing your taxes? What the fuck is wrong with you? The name of the business is Oh No More Taxes. Oh, you on the site oh no more taxes.com? The name of the business is oh no more taxes.com. Bitch, it's in the name. Why are you not filing your taxes? Please. Keep on. Keep on. Let me get back. Let me go back and talk about this 30-day time clock, okay? See, I be trying to wear these abayas and shit. I be trying to feel like, soft and feminine, feel like a fucking lady. I got the waves and shit, even though my sideburns gangster as fuck. I be trying to feel like a lady when I wear this shit. You know what I'm saying? I wear my little pin and stuff. I've been keeping my lashes up for the last 4 weeks, but you got really testing my gangster. All right. Boom. Thank you. Let's go back to it. The 30-day time clock. So this will happen when you mail in your little dispute. Thank you, girl. This will happen when you mail in your little dispute. Let's get into it. So I'm gonna talk about what actually happened behind the scenes. Let's go ahead and hit the rewind button. What's up, Buttercups? My name is Coach Misty. I'm the owner of budgetwithbay.com, and I'm here to talk about disputes and timing, this credit repair. Everybody gonna be getting their credit done because all y'all hoes income tax is about to hit, and I'm here with it. Whether you have me do your taxes, your credit repair or not, I still want to give you some news you can use. I also offer a book that give you letters and tell you everything you need to do about repairing your own credit. All right. So you can pay $27 for the book. You can also, if you're really smart, you can use that book and start your own credit repair company for real, for real. Or you can go ahead and sign up on budgetwithbay.com, click on services. I'm offering buy one, get one free. If your credit bad, 9 times out of 10, your mammy credit bad, your sister credit bad, and the nigga you fucking with credit bad. So listen, buy one, get one. And even if you do the TransUnion, you get two of them for $97. But what I'm going to do is talk about the 30-day time clock, what really happens when you submit a dispute. So number one, first of all, we're going to start from day 0 through 3. This is called dispute intake. So you done mailed off your little letter, or you done went online. And stop doing disputes online. It's stupid. You done went online and did your little dispute on transunion.com, Experian.com, or Equifax.com. Stop doing disputes on Credit Karma. I need you to go directly to the bureaus. I need you to go directly to the bureaus, create free accounts, and download your report for free. All right, so here's the deal. You mailed off your little letter. What happens? So day 0 through 3, the mail is open or the portal submission is logged. So you have mailed off your letter to the credit bureaus, or you submitted it online before the first 3 days. That's when they see it. They log it. The dispute is coded into the system. This is one system talking to another. TransUnion talking to this is TransUnion talking to Capital One, or TransUnion talking to whoever you got that Bridge Crest auto loans. Okay. And then the account identifiers are matched. So what's happening is when you mail in this piece of paper and say, I'm disputing these three accounts, no more than five. Stop disputing all your shit at one time. It throws up a red flag and they will say this shit is frivolous. Stop disputing all your shit at one time unless you know how to do a credit sweep. Please. Because then you come to me talking about, can you help me? And your shit been marked as frivolous and all kind of stuff. So stop. All right. Only dispute just no more than five things at a time. Okay. Per credit bureau. All right. So the dispute is coded into the system and account identifiers are matched. So they're looking for the account number, your information, all that good shit. So that's day 0 through 3. Day 3 through 7 is called the ACDV transmission. All right. So the Bureau, whether it's TransUnion, Equifax, or Experian, is going to send an automated consumer dispute verification to the furnisher. So to whoever gave you the credit. It's called an automated consumer dispute verification. This is a system to system electronic communication, right? There's no emotional narrative, no dramatic review. All it is you mailed your shit in, it's processed through an electronic system. Then there is something, then the credit bureau sends something to the person, the company that you're trying to dispute with. It's just standardized coding. That's day 3 through 7. Day 7 through 25 is when your credit, this is when the collection agency, the credit card company, the loan people, whoever the fuck else, this is when, listen, hold on. Anyway, this is when they have to respond. So what happens is between day 7 and 25 is when I'm gonna just use Capital One. This is when Capital One is going to batch disputes. So they're not just working each dispute as it comes in. Each creditor has a certain day when they work disputes. They're not working disputes every day. So they're going to batch the disputes, review them internally, and confirm data fields. Right. So if you say, oh, this account said it was open October 1st, this is the wrong day it was open. According to the FCRA, you can't put nothing on my credit report, false information. I want this off. So what it is, Credit Capital One is going to say, okay, let's go ahead and confirm some of these data fields. And then they're going to send response codes back to TransUnion. It's going to say, what? I did this, do. Let me go ahead and send this code back. They do not review in isolation. They review in volume. So like, again, ain't nobody sitting there waiting on your letters to come in. They're like, I know you fucking lying. Let me go ahead and do this. They review them in volume, right? Just think about all the people that's disputing credit at one time. Right. So here's the deal. So that's day 7 through 25. Now, day 25 through 35. Again, remember, I told you the 30 days ain't what you really think 30 days is. So day 25 through 35 is when the Bureau will update, when TransUnion, Equifax, or Experian will update. So the status is going to come updated as either verified or they going to update it. Have y'all ever disputed something and be like, oh, this the wrong amount? And according to the FCRA rule, bloop, I need to remove because this is incorrect information. And they say, guess what? We're going to go ahead and update it for you, Buki, and it still stay. So that means it come back as verified, updated, deleted, or corrected, right? Day 25 through 35 is when the Bureau updates whatever the furnisher, whatever the credit company sends back, either verified, updated, deleted, or corrected. And then a mail or digital notice is sent out. All right. And with mailing time, holidays, processing delays, you are realistically looking at 30 to 45 days per round. Listen to what I'm saying. 30 to 45 days. Do not mail some shit off on March 1st, on March 31st, say, well, it's been 30 days and you ain't got no letter back. You ain't got shit back from none of these bureaus. Do not take your rabbit head ass and then go send another dispute. You cannot do not send another dispute while your first dispute, you still got one dispute cycle going. Chill out. Wait till you get the letter back. Okay. Wait till you get the letter back. That's fine, friend. It's a replay. Watch the replay. Thank you for watching. Right? So I want you to know this. I want you to type the number 45 if you did not realize it would take that long. Type 45. Put 45 if you didn't realize that it take that long to get everything back. Type 45. All right. Nikita said 45. That's what I'm saying. I'm giving y'all some news y'all can use. Okay. All right, so only one person didn't know it take that long. Bullshit, because some of y'all got me for credit and y'all fucking with me. Coach, I'm trying. All right. So I want y'all to know that disputes operates in cycles and not reactions. Okay? Listen, this is the number one mistake that y'all fuck up is y'all resend new disputes at like day 12. The number way y'all fuck up y'all dispute process is you want to send new disputes. You wait until it's been 14 days and you send another letter. Absolutely not. What's going to happen is when you send another letter within that first dispute cycle or your current dispute cycle, it resets internal logic and disrupts the sequencing. Because we working on these disputes that you already seeing. Why are you sending another dispute? What is this now? So that could be a holdup between the first shit you sent according to the second thing. So how many days do we need to wait just to be sure? Boys and girls, if you're doing your credit yourself, let's see if you hoes is paying attention. If you're doing your credit yourself, how many days do you need to wait just to be sure that you don't fuck nothing up? There you go, all in works 45. Look at you, Bookie. Yes, 45 days, boys and girls. So now you can go ahead and plan your shit on your calendar. You send something off March 1st, you should not send your second round of disputes to April 15th. April 15th, we're going to go from April 15th all the way until June 1st. Look at God. Okay? Listen, you paid off an account and your credit score dropped 10 points because depending on if you paid off the account and your credit score dropped 10 points, did they close the account? Because if they closed the account, it could have been an account that had some age on it. Or if you paid off an account and it was based off of your credit, if they paid and closed it, then now that's not going towards your the age of your accounts. Some of them accounts that y'all don't use, you need to keep it open. If you've had an account for more than 5 years and you just don't use it and it's not in no type of default, no late payments, you need to keep that bitch open. Keep it open because it's helping you with your credit age, okay? Mm-hmm. All right. Now, let's talk about why disputing everything at once often backfires if you don't know how to properly do a credit sweep. Right? This is the one of the most damaging DIY behaviors is you think that if you paid and closed it, that's why I dropped 10 points, friend. Listen, here's the deal. Let me give you a scenario. So boom, someone pulls your credit report and you pull your shit. Listen, you pull your shit and dispute 14 accounts at once. Because somebody on TikTok told you to do it. That's why you dropped 10 points, Bookie. Somebody on TikTok told you to do it. Somebody said, go on and dispute everything at once. Somebody said, listen, somebody says, I'm selling a thing. I'm going to teach you how to clean your own credit. I'm going to teach you how to do a sweep. And I, and I want you to dispute everything at once. Jesus Christ. Let me tell you why this backfires. Let me tell you why they're going to flag everything as frivolous. Let me tell you why they ain't going to do shit about it. They're not going to take your shit seriously. First of all, it's called signaling. So it's a volume signal. It means high dispute volume within a short window can trigger internal risk review logic. Okay. They know you bullshitting. Huh? That's it. That's all. They know. Thank you so much for sending a gift. They know you bullshitting, right? Number two is called furniture batch verification. So the reason why this backfire is because you're doing it at a high volume, which is like, hey, something ain't right here. Like, what's really popping? If you're not sending that shit with a police report saying that your identity was stolen and you ain't filed no report, now I'm giving y'all too much fucking game. If you ain't filed no report with the FTC or got no police report talking about your shit was stolen, sit down. Okay. So listen. So listen. Another thing is when furnishers receive all of their ACDVs, right? That's the automatic thing that comes from TransUnion from the bureaus. And at once and respond in bulk, they're gonna say verify, verify, verify. Okay, that shit gonna say verified. They're gonna just verify everything. When you send a whole bunch of shit in at once, it's just gonna come back all verified, right? So here's the deal. Now what happened is you got mass verification across all accounts. You're like, how did shit come back verified, right? So that means you have no strategic leverage right now. So listen, so when everything is challenged simultaneously, you lose staggered timing. It's only certain things. Again, I got the shit in my book, bitch. Get the book or book with me, and I'm gonna go ahead and do it for you. There's certain things you should challenge at certain times. Right? You should challenge the initial information. First of all, let me take a step back. I'm sorry. Welcome in. My name is Coach Misty. If you're just now joining, I am the credit clean queen. Okay, the credit clean queen, and I am going to what's up, Buttercup? And I'm gonna say this before you dispute anything, get all them addresses off your goddamn stuff. Before you send in one dispute letter, I am so sorry. I should start off with that. Before you send in one dispute letter, you clean up your addresses. Bitch, you got an address from your grandmama house. Your credit was bad at your grandmother house. Okay, clean that shit up. And I'm talking from experience. Get that address off of there. Get all that work history off of there. Get all them phone numbers off of there because this is the information that the credit report, the creditors use to verify and say, absolutely not. She's saying this not her account, or she's saying what? She paid. No, we sent her information. This is the same address we sent the card to. Get all that shit off before you do anything. Get it all off. Do that first. And then you start doing, once you got one good, listen, once you got one good address, one good phone number. What's the name of my book? Go to budgetwithbae.com. It's called Budget with Bae Do It Yourself Credit Repair. It's on my site. You can go ahead and download it, or you can sign up for my service. I'm doing buy one, get one. Okay. So let's, like I'm saying, so when you do this mass disputes, you have no strategic levering. So when everything is challenged simultaneously, you lose staggered timing. Remember, certain things you need to challenge first, right? You also lose data pressure layering, right? There's certain things I'm gonna challenge first, and then if that don't, if come back as verified, then I'm gonna challenge something else. What's up, Erica? And then you also use escalation staging, because there's certain things that you can start threatening them with, like, hey, okay, I'm on the second round, and you saying this shit is verified, and I'm telling you it's not, because this same account is on all three of my credit reports, and it's different on all three. You full of bullshit. Now I'm about to start threatening you with stuff. I'm about to start writing letters. I'm about to go make a report on this site. Whoop de doo. If you do everything at once, you can't use that no more, right? So here's the deal. When you're dealing with a professional workflow separates accounts by categories, right? I'm looking for charge-offs, collections. I'm looking for public information. So here's the deal. If you got a bankruptcy, I'm getting that bitch off first. Yes, I have deleted bankruptcies, student loans, repos, evictions. Yes. So if you wondering, can't, yes, I do it all day, every day. Bankruptcies, hell, I can file bankruptcy and got my own shit off. Okay, please. We done bankruptcies. I've did about 4 bankruptcies in the past 30 days. Evictions, they out of here. Repos, stay gone. Okay. If you have my credit repair service and you watching and you want to let somebody know if you've had your TransUnion done already, come on with the come on. So yeah, evictions, all that. Student loans, depending on who's servicing your loan, that shit can be deleted. Late payments is out of here. Pume, gone. Okay. So listen, when you're dealing with professional, and if you want to do it, professional workflows are going to separate accounts by category, grounds by accuracy type, bureau by reporting behavior, and cycle by outcome. TransUnion is the easiest one to get your shit deleted off of. That's number one. TransUnion is first. Baby, listen. I talked about this. Experian, like TransUnion. I don't want to talk about Destiny's Child because now I'm about to get messy. Okay. So if you're dealing with Michelle, yeah, you can get a charge off removed. Hell yeah, I can get a charge off removed. Girl, I'm getting bankruptcies and student loans removed. A charge off is it that's girl, that's child's play. Please, please, a charge off. Come on, come with something different. Listen, if we was talking about, we got Michelle, Kelly, and Beyonce. TransUnion is Michelle. Michelle is the TransUnion of Destiny's Child. Huh? Yeah. Equifax is Kelly. Experian is Beyonce. Okay? Experian is Beyonce. You're not gonna get close to me. You want to meet Beyonce. You want to touch Beyonce. You see Beyonce. You like Beyonce's work. But bitch, you're not getting close to Beyonce. Huh? You can go see Michelle in a play. You can go see Michelle in a play. Michelle probably doing Michelle, you can see Michelle in off-Broadway play. You probably can meet Michelle on the street. Michelle might hang out in Ross. Kelly is a little more accessible. You know what I'm saying? You got to go somewhere. You can run into Kelly. She might have security. But Beyonce, bitch, you not touching Beyonce. And that's what Experian. Experian is the Beyonce of the credit bureau. So you got to handle them lightly with care. Experian, you'll submit some shit to them. Experian and be like, bitch, bye. I literally received a letter that said, girl, fuck you from Experian. I said, oh my God. Did Experian say, girl, fuck you? Can they do that? Experience said, hey, Experience say, try to fuck again. That's what Experience said. Did Experience say, girl, fuck you? What's happening here? Oh God, that was funny. Oh God, that was a good one. Oh, I gotta make myself giggle. All right, y'all. Listen, I want you to know. Listen, listen. I want you to know that none of this shit is random. It is controlled escalation. I'm being honest with y'all. Listen, listen. Has anybody ever disputed everything at once? How many of y'all didn't heard somebody tell y'all to dispute everything at once? You tried it. Be honest. Be honest. How many of y'all to try to dispute everything at once? Y'all done got happy. Y'all done got somebody made a video on YouTube and say, or somebody made a video on TikTok that said, yeah, you ain't got to mail in no more letters. You can just go on a Credit Karma. I used to see them videos back in the day. Just click on Credit Karma and you can dispute right from the app. And you just up there disputing. You up there, ain't none of this shit is mine. It ain't mine. These people on Instagram talking about use code FCRA, use credit code 674297 point B. Bitch, you don't even know what it is, okay? Please, you don't even know how to use the library effectively. Now you sitting up here quoting law. Stop fucking around. If you're gonna do it yourself, there's 10 laws that you need to know about. I put the shit in my book. You can get it or you can research it yourself. Okay. Okay. You said you need help, Miss Darlene. Go to budgetwithbae.com. You see the thing right there? Listen, if y'all need help, listen, you can go to budgetwithbae.com or you can just text that number. You see the number on the screen, Bookie? Text that number. Text that number. What happened when you disputed all that shit at once, Patricia? Text that number and just say credit help, and I'm gonna help you. That's fine. Text the number and just say credit help. Remember, it's buy one, gift one, right? Birds of a feather flock together. Hoes flock together, and so do people with bad credit. I know from experience. Where my button at? Wait a minute. I'm married now. Wrong answer. I'm married with good credit now. Okay. 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 All right, y'all. Let's talk about it. So here's the deal. Let me tell you how I'm gonna explain the sequencing concept. Let me tell you about it, right? So I'm gonna tell you what to target first. You ready? Go. So when you do cycle number one, that's the first 30 days. Cycle number one, I need you to target your highest impact accounts with the strongest accuracy arguments, right? So your highest impact accounts, this gonna be your repos. Listen, thank you, friend. My hair damn near 2 weeks old now. Appreciate you. Listen, this gonna be the shit. This gonna be the evictions, the bankruptcies, all that shit. This is what you target first. This is the highest shit. The repos, the evictions, all that stuff. What's up, Buttercup? This is the shit you target first. Okay, with the strongest accuracy arguments. So, like I said, I give you rules, I give you laws, I give you letters in the book or this is how with the strongest accuracy arguments. If you pull your shit, if you pull your stuff, all three credit reports, a bankruptcy gonna show up on all three, and it's a different day for that bankruptcy. I know to get the bankruptcy y'all another way, but it's a different day for the bankruptcies. Look, it's a different discharge day. Out of there. You hear me? Out of there. Out of there. So that's cycle one. That's the first 30 days. So cycle number two, we're going to escalate unresolved accounts with documented inconsistencies. So here's the deal. Now cycle two is when that shit come back verified. And you know, you're like, how do you verify this? It still has documented inconsistencies. Now we're going to do it a different way, right? So now we're going to focus on, we might send one letter for one account because now our letter got a little more meat and potatoes to it, okay? You're like, hey, stop fucking with me. You're going against the law. Y'all full of shit. I'm about to file a report with the FTC. And then cycle three is the layer compliance tracking if needed. So now with layer three, that's the last 30 days that you're doing at the last round. Now you're going, instead of sending just that letter and your ID and your utility bill, you're sending all of this information that you actually received back. You're sending all the shit you received back. You can say, you know what? You said I've never done that, pulled all three reports, interesting. Yeah, girl. Listen, now you're gonna send back all the letters they done sent you. Like, no, I asked this company for me the wet signature. They never gave me the wet signature. They wasn't able to provide it. And this is when I called them. Now, instead of sending that one little envelope, Colonel got that fucking heat on. Hold on, y'all. I got to turn the heat off. Fuck no. Bitch, Colonel got that heat on. I don't know if he low on iron or what the fuck is happening. I'll be right back. And don't looking at my booty. Y'all nasty like that. I'll be right back. Hold on. Absolutely not. Oh, yeah, he out of there. Hold on. Mm-mm. Hell no. Absolutely not. All right. Hold on. Let me turn the fucking fan on. Should I just started sweating under my titties? Oh, wait. Nope. Fuck no. Absolutely not. Okay? Absolutely not. Shit. Did you say our evictions on a credit report? Yes, evictions are on credit reports. Crazy as hell. Lord have mercy. I'm up here flashing this shit. You talking about is evictions on credit report. Go try to go try to get something with an eviction on your shit. Go try to get another place. I'll wait. I'll wait. Go try to get an eviction. Go try to get go try to rent some shit with an eviction on your shit. She's talking about, is that on a credit report? Moving on. So layer three is when you layer the compliance tracking if needed. Here's the deal. People who often do it themselves when you do a DIY often skips sequence and then jumps to overload, right? And this is where your shit gonna stall. Now let's talk about what verified really means when your shit come back as verified. Any questions, concerns, or comments so far? Any questions, concerns? Again, if you need help with your credit or you need the link for the book or want to know more about my credit program, just text that number credit or go to budgetwithbay.com, click on services and enroll. Any questions, concerns, or comments? Because we rolling. We getting it. Thank you for following me. I appreciate y'all. Y'all, this is my only page. I don't have multiple pages. Thank you. If somebody contact you, it's not me. Okay. I don't even answer my text messages. I don't even answer my kids when they text message me. So I damn thing gonna sit up and write you no paragraph. I just want y'all to know. All right, no questions. So let's talk about what verify actually means. This is very critical because a lot of people stop the process when your shit come back as verified. You stop the process. You be like, oh, they said it's verified. Let me move on to something else. Bullshit. Listen, most consumers interpret the word verify as they prove I owed it, so I ain't gonna fuck with it no more, and that is incorrect. Listen, if you don't listen to nothing else I say today, when something on your credit report comes back as is verified, what it means is that the furnisher confirmed that the information in their database matches what they reported to the bureau. That is it. That does not mean that you technically owe it. That does not mean that's the end all. What's up, Roderick? Happy belated birthday, boy. Happy birthday. Listen, what's up, Buttercup? So again, listen, y'all. When it comes back as verified, that does not mean the story is over. You don't have to leave it right there. It just means that the furnisher confirmed that the information in their database matches what they reported to the bureau. That is it. It does not mean a signed contract was produced. It does not mean a forensic audit was performed. It doesn't mean a court judgment occurred. It just means that they said, okay, what we reported to the bureau match what we have, and it came back as verified. Do not let verify scare you off. But in order to fight it past verified, you got to know what you're doing. Okay. So listen, all this is just data confirmation. It is not, listen, it is not saying that the evidence is clear and you can't fight it. Absolutely not. So I'm going to tell you why this matters, because once something is marked verified, the dispute cycle closes on that. And escalation must change strategy. You cannot go in and try to dispute that same account with the same rule, the same law. We can't do that. We got to do it a little differently, right? And then here's the deal. So again, escalation must change strategy. The grounds that you disputing on must shift, and documentation must be tightened when it comes back as verified. All right. So let me tell you a mistake that a lot of people make when they do it themselves. You receive the same dispute language. No. And that signals repetition without new basis. You cannot send the same dispute language, the same letter, and be like, this is what we going to do. No, you can't do that. You got to change it up, right? So here's the deal. When you're dealing with a professional like myself, mirror, 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 listen, I'm going to change the dispute reasoning. When that shit come back verified, you say, I never saw my eviction in my credit report. I saw it on the NTN thingy. What the fuck is an NTN? So check all three of your credit reports. Sometimes your eviction doesn't show up as an eviction. Sometimes your eviction doesn't show up as a court proceeding. It might show up as a credit collection. It might have been sold to an account like a collection agency, and they're reporting it. You got to actually look at them. You got to look at the descriptions of these accounts. So it might be sold. You said the National Talent Network or something, Tenant Network. It might be sold to a collection agency, and it might be reporting as a collections and not just a standard eviction. Did you go to court for it? You said, I seen Verizon on my report. Can I call them? What the fuck you calling for, Whitney, if I'm working on your credit? See, this is what I'm saying. Hey, bitch. Maybe I need to put my pearl earrings in. I'm trying to feel like a lady. Let me put my glasses back on. Whitney, do not call your motherfucking creditors. If I'm working on your credit, I don't need you calling the people Nothing. Shut up. Absolutely not. Can I call him? Did you call him before? Whitney, please. I'm back. I'm back. This is shit. Bitch, I'm sweating under my pits. Bitch, now I'm sweating. My degree ain't degreeing. Tell me, what the fuck you gonna call him for? What do I use on my skin? Blessed oil. What the fuck you gonna call him for? Can I call him? Was you calling them then? You got a question about repossession? Come on up. What's up? I'm taking credit questions. What's up, Buttercup? Come on, talk to me, Bookie. What you want to know about this repossession? Okay. What's up? I'm taking you got credit questions. Come on, I'm answering your credit questions for free. What's going on? Hey, boo, what's up? What's going on with your repossession?
How you doing?
Good. I'm doing well. What's up?
So like my car was like repossessed probably like last year,
Oh, okay, that's
and
easy.
everything, and it just hit my credit. Like I wasn't taking care of the business like I was supposed to.
It's okay, girl. We don't pass
And
no judgment here. Go ahead.
yeah, like they had like started garnishing my check probably, probably like last year.
So they got a judgment on your ass.
Yeah, they did like the garnishment started probably in September. So yeah, like right now they probably got about like 1,800 already.
So let me tell you about this. Once that shit get to where they got a damn, what kind of car was it?
Yeah, I'm too embarrassed to say. It was a Malibu. It was a Malibu. It was like 2000. I know. It was like a 2019 credit acceptance. Baby, credit
Credit
acceptance.
acceptance, a 2019 Malibu. You didn't pay $23,000 for a 2019 Malibu. She didn't pay $23,000 on the 2019. Friend, I'm not laughing at you because I didn't do this shit before too. It's okay. It's okay. Listen, when you don't better, you do better. But okay, so let me tell you this. Number one, I promise you, I'm pretty sure that first of all, if they repossessed the car, it wasn't damaged or nothing like that, right?
Yes, like I had just like let it go back because I owe like 7,000 on it.
The car was
And
worth
like
three, Lord. No, I'm talking
so
about no.
it
Did you
was
get into a car accident? This I'm asking you a question.
no ma'am.
Okay.
This the thing. It was like the engine had went bad. That's what happened. I'm sorry. And they was like wanting $7,000 for the engine. And I'm like, man, I'm not gonna pay that because
Absolutely not. So let me tell you this. So let's talk about this. Number one, when your car is repossessed and it wasn't damaged, 9 times out of 10, what they're gonna do is they're going to sell it at auction, or they gonna go ahead and refinance it. Whatever they sell that car for, a lot of this is where a lot of places fuck up at. A lot of car
okay.
places they don't update it, so they'll put the amount you owe the day they took the car back. But if they sell that car, even if they sell it at auction to somebody else, they're supposed to deduct what they sold that car for off the balance you owe. They cannot profit
Yes,
from
ma'am.
that car like that twice. I'm pretty sure credit acceptance that they did not deduct that. So now here's the two-part thing. They already garnishing your shit, right?
Yes,
In
ma'am.
order to get the garnishment, so here's the deal. With me with the credit repair, I would get the repo off your record. That's not going to stop the garnishments, but I can get the repo off, right? I can get that off reporting off your credit report. Now, if we see that they are reporting like let's just say you owe what they say you owe, let's just say $10,000 on the car, right?
They're like 9,000.
Okay, so let's just say it was $10,000 on a car, and they still showing that you owe $10,000 on a car. I guarantee you that car had been sold somewhere else. They would have to now a way for us to attack now. The way for you to attack them with that garnishment is that they were actually given a default judgment based on incorrect stuff, and you would have to sue them. Now, I have a couple people who do paralegal work, and they do stuff like that. That's a whole nother subject. That's a whole nother subject for another day. But you would have to sue them because they were given a granted a default judgment on inconsistent information on inaccuracies. And I'm not saying you're gonna get your money back from what they took, but we can stop that garnishment that way. Because if the amount you owe did not decline from the last, you still have paperwork from them when they were sending you letters saying this how much you owe if you want to pay off the car, whoop de doo. Do you have that?
Yes, I still think I have it. The information. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so like I said, if that amount is what's shown on your credit report, and if that's the amount they got the garnishment on, where the fuck is that car at? So they would have to answer. They would have to answer some certified letters themselves. Where the fuck is that car at?
Right.
Because that
That
car
part.
need to be sitting somewhere. You understand me? It need to be sitting
Yes.
somewhere. So if they got a default judgment, which means you got court documents and you didn't go to work, you probably thought they was bullshitting when they said they was
Yeah,
gonna serve you.
that's exactly what happened.
You
That's
thought
what
you thought they was bullshitting. I know a lot of people were like, "Girl, these credit they talking about
happened.
we gonna serve you or serve me." Then they just go ahead and get their shit. So then we would have to submit paperwork. Like I said, that's outside of credit repair, and say
Okay.
you got this on here. This is a default judgment. This judgment ain't right. I need y'all to go ahead and reverse that. You understand what I'm saying? And then if we already got it
Okay.
off your credit report, if we already got it off your credit report, it's gonna be harder for them to get another judgment because it's not even showing up your credit report. But I can get the repo off,
Okay. Well, how
which will
much you
help you.
charge for that? I choose y'all. Like, how much you charge for
Hey,
that?
hey, fuck with me. You know I got it. Listen, go to budgetwithbay.com.
Okay,
Okay.
this on your TikTok.
It's on no, it's on. So you see it on the screen, Bookie?
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, so
I
take a
can't see too
screenshot. Here's the
much.
deal. If y'all need the information, I'm about to go ahead and do this thing too. Y'all can DM me real quick. It say I just did the thing where it says message me. You can click right there and say credit. Credit. Just all I gotta do is say credit and
Okay,
I'm gonna send it to you. Or you can just text that number on the screen, the 469-520-9525. Just text me.
okay.
Yeah, and you know somebody else who fucked up credit?
Um,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Please.
yeah.
Please. So we
They
doing
crazy.
listen, so we are doing so I'm doing buy one get one. So I'm gonna get you and your friends together, okay?
Okay.
All right, cool. Yes, just send me a message. I got you.
Thank you
You're
so
welcome.
much.
No problem. Absolutely. All right. Somebody said else said they had a questions about medical bills. What about medical bills? It's really easy to get medical bills off because once medical bills go to a collection agency, you have to tell they have to prove certain stuff, and it's against HIPAA violation. The hospital, you got messed up credit. Don't we all, friend? Come on, I'm here with you. The hospital cannot give the collection agency certain information because it violates your HIPAA. So you're saying is this, I need you to prove that I have, you're more than welcome. You said that was nice. I always give people free advice. Hey, listen, one thing about two things for sure, I'm not gonna, I ain't gonna hold you or hold you. No, I always give people free advice. What's up, Whitney? This one of my client customers right here. And taxes. What's up, Buttercup? What you got?
Hi, my girl. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh,
What's
you're
up?
so beautiful.
Thank you, bitch. I'm trying to be more godlike. You know what I'm saying? No, you got it, friend. I got you. I'm trying to be more godlike, bitch.
Hey, girl. That's why I keep following you because I gotta
Yeah.
keep following your footsteps, honey.
Thank you. I'm trying to be more godlike. I was floating out on these hoes this morning. Me and Cardinal went to go get some breakfast. Shit, I was hungry. I was floating on bitches this morning.
Girl,
Okay, floating.
mirror, mirror,
Mirror,
mirror,
mirror, mirror, mirror,
mirror.
mirror. What's up, friend? What you got? What question you got?
Girl, Verizon just called me last week, girl, and I said, "Look, I'm at work. You want to call me back?"
So let me tell you something. Let me put y'all on game. Once I can't speak for nobody else. I can't speak for nobody else. But once I start disputing your credit, then places gonna start reaching out to you and trying to work out deals with you.
So that's
Do not answer the motherfucking phone. My clients been getting emails, all kind of shit, because I do
yes.
I do credit sweeps. And bitch is out of here.
Because they started calling me last week, and I'm like, "Who the
Cause
fuck
they
is
got cause bitch, cause I'm on it. I ding 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 ding. Bitch, cause I'm disputing that shit. And so they gonna start reaching out to you. I don't do not talk to them. Do not do any of that. Don't do nothing.
Yes, they've
They
been
ain't do
calling me.
nothing. Because listen, if they call you and get you to make a payment, that negates everything that I'm doing because you've entered into agreement with them and the dispute means nothing. Do not fuck with them.
Okay,
Absolutely not. No, thank you.
that's why I asked because they've been calling me since last week, girl, and I ain't know. So I'm like, why
Mm-mm.
did they call
Mm-mm.
me?
Bitch, they got that paperwork.
They scared.
Let's say scam, they got that paperwork. All my clients like, yo, these people been calling me, asking me to work out deals, talking about they'll take 20% of what I owe. Absolutely not. Don't do it. You not acknowledging the debt. Don't call, don't say shit. Absolutely not.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely not. This is not let's make a deal. No, ma'am.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay. That's why I'm so glad. That's why I said, do I call them back? Because they kept
Absolutely
calling
not.
me.
No, ma'am.
Thank you, sis. Thank you.
No, they gonna start calling you, sending you letters, trying to work out a deal. One of my ladies, if you get any letters, Whitney, upload it to your Budget Bay portal. Listen, Listen,
Okay.
when I tell you, they're not trying to, here's the deal. They're not trying to intimidate you at this point. When I do your credit repair, they're not intimidating. Listen, they're not intimidating. They're trying to work out a deal. They not calling you with the same old, same old.
Yeah, they're not calling about can you do this, can you do that? Oh, we want to work out such and such, such and such. And me, I'm like, look, I'm at work. Like, I can't talk about
Now they
this.
trying to make a deal with you because they know the way I dispute that shit is out of here and they ain't gonna be able to put it back on. Fuck you mean. They ain't gonna be able to get it from you. So now they trying to work out a deal. Now they want to talk and be nice to you. Yes, go to budgetwithbay.com and click on services. And that so that's what's happening. So please, Whitney, do not make no deals. Do not communicate with them.
Yes,
Just
I'm not going to
just
even
don't even
answer
say
anyone.
nothing. Don't
Yeah,
tell them, oh, I'm doing credit. Don't say shit. Nothing.
no,
Block
I didn't
their
say
ass.
none of that. Yep, I didn't say nothing.
Block
I
their
didn't.
ass. Any letters that you get, any letters, and you might get some letters saying, oh, we need you, you disputing based on this, and we need you to do this, this, that, and the other. We haven't received it. Don't worry, bitch. I'm doing it on my end. If they say, oh, we need to get your FTTC report, bitch, I'm doing it. Shut up. I got you. That's what I'm
Okay,
doing.
okay, so
I'm getting it.
I ain't worried. So now they on the block list.
Yeah, put them on the block list. Any letters you get, listen, any letters you get, I want you to go ahead. Listen, people like, how do I get it? Y'all go to budgetwithbay.com and you want to get the
Go
book,
to
scroll.
budgetbay.com.
Did
Coach
I
is
did
the
your
owner.
TransUnion already, right?
I think so. You was doing that, yeah. I
Bitch.
think you
Oh
got
my
three
God.
TransUnion.
Yeah, you got all three of them.
Yeah,
Y'all
I got all three.
listen, the book is right here. It's called the Budget Bay. It's called the DIY Credit Education ebook. It's on here. That's what it's called. Right here. So that's what we gonna do.
Right. Go with Coach. She will hook you up. Your credit will be A1 day one.
Listen, A1 the fuck day one, period.
Mm.
That's what bitch, that's why I been online. Okay, I'm in
Yeah.
this motherfucker. That's my face. With y'all taxes and everything. Okay.
Yes. And Texas, Coach hooked me up. I'm like, oh my God, Texas. I didn't think I was getting back a dime.
Mm.
Coach got me back almost 8 bands.
Wait a minute, bitch. I got you almost back at hold on, I got you almost back 8 bands.
Yes, baby.
Wait, hold on, bitch.
And I
Hold
don't
on.
even have any children.
Wait. Nah, I did so many goddamn tax returns. Hold on now. Shit. Now, you said, like, I know I've been showing out. I've been showing out on that tax
Yeah,
shit.
you can
That's
show
why I'm
out.
up now. I got some tax clients. Okay. So you ain't got no fucking kids, and I got you back almost 8 bands.
Exactly. Exactly.
I know I've been showing out.
Yeah, Coach is doing the damn thing. Don't ever sleep on her. Y'all need to go with Coach, honey. Coach will do it for you. I'm telling you. 8 bands and no child.
Hey, listen, I gotta listen. You said maybe I must put you in the game, girl. Just send me a fucking message. No, I've been,
Yeah.
hey, no, I've been showing the fuck out now.
Mhm.
Hey, and
Go
here's the
show
deal. And
out.
somebody on here talking about the Fed, get the fuck out of here. First of all, I have an e-fin. Listen, first of all, I have an e-fin. I have my own tax service, bitch. I'm legit as fuck. And I'm the first hoe to be at the IRS tax
Duh.
conference in the front row. All of my credits, my continuing educated credits is up to date, and I'm studying to become what's called an EA. That's called an enrollment agent. I do not listen. I do not go ahead and send me a text. Send me a thing and say
You
credit of
legit.
Texas or whatever. I do not fuck around. Listen,
Mm.
listen. I do not fuck around. Okay.
At
I
all.
do not fuck around at all. It's
And
called
your paper
strategic filing.
license for everything, honey.
Huh?
Your license for everything, honey.
Everything. I do not fuck
Everything.
around.
Educated. She's legit.
Everything. But first of all, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Coach Misty. You talking to somebody. I have an MBA. I have a master's
Uh,
degree with a minor in accounting. I do not fuck around. Okay. I've been
uh,
doing taxes for over 20 years, credit repair for over 10. Okay. Please. So listen, bitch, don't call them. Get your 8 motherfucking bands. Send me a message to say taxes. Don't say taxes. Anisha, you know how to fucking contact me. Don't just say taxes in the thing. Send me a fucking message to say taxes or text me and say taxes, bitch. Okay. Anything else we need that's going on? I'm gonna take another person with a credit question.
Girl, go ahead, do your
Damn,
thing,
bitch.
baby.
Did you get your state back? You get state taxes?
Yeah, I got state already.
You got state already?
Mm-hmm.
Give me
I did my
$20.
state.
Look at my
I
stupid
did my
ass. Give me
state.
$20. No, I'm just playing. I'm just joking.
Girl, I
I'll
don't
just
even
go.
know.
I'm
I'm
just
gonna
joking.
come
Look at
through
me,
for
bitch. Give
you.
me $20, bitch.
come to Texas and just be like, "Hey, coach, here I
Oh,
am."
come on, Whitney. I'm with the shits, honey bun. March 26th, I'm doing a Coach Misty live. Bitch, you have your money. March 26th, I'm doing Coach Misty
Girl, my
live.
birthday is in March 13th. Girl, I want to do something in March. Girl, I'll be there.
Okay, so I'm gonna put
On
information
Twitter.
out. Yeah, I had I'm doing Coach Misty live March 26th. We're gonna sell it. We're gonna have a space for 100 people. We're gonna do it like a live, like I do it on live. We're gonna do like a talk show and we're gonna record it. Cause I'm a
Girl,
start with my own. I'm gonna have my own network come June 1st. Anyway, get off my damn phone so I can help
be there
somebody with
today,
me.
baby. I'll be there. I'll be
Bye.
there.
Y'all give it up for Whitney. Listen, we need to let the fucking cat out the bag. Yes, I know how to remove late payments. How to remove late payments, sign the fuck up. Or you can buy my book and I tell you how to do all of it yourself. I do it, mine is a little more, I do it expeditiously. But girl, I know how to remove late payments. Okay, hold on. Let me talk to this person real quick. Let's talk about their credit or you have tax questions. Come on. What's up, Buttercup? What you got going on?
Hello, sweet face. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Blessed and highly favored, running out of frappe. What's your question, Bookie?
So I did a credit repair program about 5 years ago.
Okay. Okay.
My question to you is, I'm now in a messed up situation. Like my house is under foreclosure, all this other fun stuff, right? And it's not fun.
Yeah, no.
Would it be smart for me to even do credit repair while I'm in this process? Because I
So
don't want
if
to.
your house is going through foreclosure, I'm gonna say this to say that. How long before they foreclose on the house?
Um, so they trying to get me to sign a modification that I am trying to fight because I'm trying to hold on to my. I'm not losing my house. Let's start there, right?
Okay. Okay.
Let's start there. Sorry. Let me answer that question first. The house is not going nowhere.
Okay. You
I
better
just
say
got
that
to
shit.
be able to, yeah, either pay or fill out their modification. But
Hmm.
what you was getting ready to say? I
So
saw your
I'm
face. I'm
saying is
sorry.
this. Okay. If I can increase your credit score to qualify you for a different type of loan or something like that, so you can get the money to pay it off, would that help to pay the balance?
1,000%. Yes. The reason why I came up on your live is because I wanted to know if, because that's what I thought what you just said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would it be counterproductive to have you fixing credit while they're reporting other stuff?
Yes, I can get the other shit taken off, and we can get you to a point where you can apply for a loan to help you save the house.
Okay. I just DM'd
You
you.
got other okay, cool. I'm gonna send whoever DM me. I'm gonna send y'all my shit. I'm gonna send y'all the link or send y'all the number. Yes, I do help with business credit too. So I'm gonna send y'all the number, but you gotta
Yeah.
send me a message for business credit. That's not right now. You sign up for personal credit. Yeah, I help you with business credit too about how to get that. So yeah. Come on.
I sent you a message.
Okay.
When you reach out, we'll talk details, and I'm ready yesterday.
Okay. No problem.
I don't
That'll
want to do it
work.
myself this time either.
Okay. Huh?
I don't want to do it myself this
And
time.
you shouldn't. That's a lot. You got a lot going on. So you got other shit other
Yeah,
than the
I have a
house, right?
family. Yeah.
You got other shit other than the house, right?
Yeah, my car, all this, all the normal stuff.
Okay, cool. All right, but that's it. Bye. That's all I need to know. Okay. It
See,
gets
baby,
me. I feel alive. Okay, bye. Look,
me too.
I feel alive. Okay. Listen, the fucking way, bitch. I feel alive. All right. Listen, before we still in the class, anybody else have any credit questions? Somebody asked about medical bills. What I was saying is this. The whoever you had your treatment through, they cannot, the hospital, whether it's a hospital or private doctor's office, they cannot share the certain stuff on your file to the collection agency. So if you got a collection agency fucking with you about that, it's a HIPAA thing. They can't, so you can't send me my notes. I need you to prove to me that I got this procedure on whatever day you saying I got it on. I need to see the doctor's notes showing I got this procedure. Guess what? They ain't got the doctor's notes because you can't give them. That's against HIPAA. They can't provide that for you. So if you can't provide something to me showing that it was me who got this shit, this is invalid. I'm not paying it. Take it off my credit report. It's just as simple as that. So medical bills, that's neither here nor there. That's the easy stuff. Collections, charge off, medical bills, repos, and evictions are some of the easiest shit to get off. Somebody said about late payments. Let me give you some game about late payments. If you have an account that still has late payments on, if you have an open account that you're paying on, but you have late payments, whether it's your car loan or a credit card or whatever, student loans, yes, you got some. Is your shit late? Is your shit in default? I don't now listen. If you got a student loan and it's not in default, listen, Listen, come on, Dow. If you got a student loan and it's not in default, I'm not gonna take it off because 9 times out of 10, even if you have it in forbearance, people are like, oh, I just want it off my credit. If it's showing, so even if your shit is in deferment or forbearance, what happens is it's showing positive reporting history. So if a lot of y'all done had these student loans for over 10 years, and that's one of the oldest one of the oldest accounts on your credit report. If I fuck around and get that taken off, your score is going to plummet. And that's where people fuck up. People will take off accounts that have good reporting history. Yes, it might be a lot of money. It might show you owe $100,000. I don't know how far you went in school, whatever the case may be, but it's going to plummet. Your credit score is going to drop, and once you take it off, it's no way to get it put back on. Now, if your shit has late payments or your shit that went into default, it's trade lines to the thing. Yes, I'm gonna tell about that. If your shit that went into default or late payments or something like that, then yeah, we're gonna get that shit up out of there because it's hurting you. Okay, it's hurting you. Out of there. Pum, 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 gone. But if you just talking about, I just don't want this on there, and I see that you didn't have this bitch for 10 years and it's showing 10 years of good payments, absolutely not, because I'm going to do more harm. I'm going to do more harm taking it off. Okay. So, no, we're not going to do that. Yeah, I can remove a bankruptcy. Girl, I removed the bankruptcy from 2019. Bitch, I can remove bankruptcy from this year. Yes. Bankruptcy's out of there. What else? Y'all listen, the way I got into what about a 2 year? Yes, I can remove. Yes. A 2 year repo, girl, I can remove a repo that happened last in the last year. Yes. It doesn't matter how long it was on there. Absolutely. Get the fuck out of here. It's out of here. Gone. Good day. Good luck. Listen, if y'all need your credit or your taxes done, go ahead and send me a message right now. Y'all can DM me, say credit or taxes, and I'll send you the things. Or y'all can just text my phone number. The quickest way, hey friend, the quickest way is to text the phone number that's on there. You said your car was repossessed last week. Well, it ain't hit your credit report yet. Have it? It ain't hit your credit report, Anisha. If your shit was if it was gone last week, I can get off a TransUnion within 5 days if you want to go get you another car. Listen, if you want to get you another car, that repo ain't hit, but the late payments is on there. If you want to go get you another car, I can get off a TransUnion in 5 days, but you got to go somewhere that normally use TransUnion, which means you can't really. Now, some car lots you go to, they use all three. But if you got somebody that's really with the shits and they see your TransUnion, like let's just say the other credit scores is 400, 500, but your TransUnion is close to a 7, then they just only going to use the banks that deal with your TransUnion if they really player about it. Okay, so I can get your TransUnion done in 5 days once you submit all the shit. We can go and knock that shit out. You have a new TransUnion score. Okay. Listen, y'all. Everybody talks about credit and, oh, I can do this and I can do that and blah, blah, blah. Listen, you said BMW use TransUnion. Okay. So, yeah. So I can get your TransUnion score. Pew. Yeah. We can get you a car in 2 weeks. So let me say this to say that. You are talking to somebody, and Mercedes Benz pulls and trans. You are talking to somebody who had 3 repos in a matter of about 7 years. I had 3 repos in 7 years. And here's the deal. I'll be honest with you. I done did some nigga shit. When I learned how to clean credit for real, sometimes I be like, fuck it. I'm just gonna go ahead and let this shit drop. I'm gonna let everything drop out the bottom, and then I'm gonna clean the shit up and do it again. Now, I stopped doing that shit. And just in 2022, I said, now this is too much goddamn work. I said at some point, you know what I'm saying? You have to have a different mindset. Not saying I didn't have a good one good with money, but sometimes shit happens, life happens. You understand what I'm saying? I was like, man, I like this shit ain't no game no more. So I'm telling you, so the last car that I had repossessed was in 2017. You said I'm in debt $65,000. Is it bad to file bankruptcy or get my credit? Let me do your credit. What number you get your credit fixed? 65,000 ain't that much. Let me fix that. 65,000 ain't that much. Come on. So listen. So the thing about it is that the last car I had repossessed, I think I want to say is in 2017. And then I was buying cash cars up until then. But here's the deal. A lot of that shit was still, it was other shit on my credit, like credit cards, furniture places, whoop-de-doo. I cleaned my credit for the last time in 2019. I said, fuck this. I cleaned it for the last time in 2019. And in 2019, I had got a car, I had got a Kia. That's when I started my first round. So when I started my first round, I got a Kia in 2019. No, it was the beginning of 2020. I got a Kia. I cleaned it at the end of 2019. At the beginning of 2020, I got a Kia in 2020. And then I kept that Kia and I just started working on stuff because I wanted to build my credit up because I was trying to do other shit like buy a house and stuff like that. So I cleaned my credit for the last time in 2020, right? Not, I ain't say I stopped cleaning other people. I cleaned my shit for the last time. Listen, y'all, by 2022, I had the Kia, was paying on the shit. No, I went from a Kia and then I got a Volkswagen. So 2020, I got a Kia in January. Then I got me a little Volkswagen. It was real cute. I got that in 2021. I was able to get my apartment I wanted downtown. Thank you so much. I was able to get my loft I wanted downtown Dallas in Thanksgiving of 2020. So listen, it's not just about cleaning credit, y'all. It's about having a different mindset, a different money mindset, and handling your fucking business. Okay, because a lot of y'all I know gonna come back and want me to clean your credit again. And then that's when we gonna really have a talk like, man, what the fuck are you doing? You gotta have a better mindset about money. So I was able to get the loft I wanted downtown Dallas. I didn't need no cosign or no shit like that. I was able to do that. And then I upgraded my car. So I still had the Kia and I had got me a little Volkswagen as well because I wanted a red car. And then that's when shit, so my income started increasing. So then I was able to, somebody asked about trade lines. I was able to do trade lines. So let me say this to say that pause in my story when it comes to trade lines. Now, if you're trying to make a big purchase quick, fast, and in a hurry, if you in it's quick, fast, in a hurry, and you don't have a lot of active trade lines or you don't have a lot of available credit, you need to find somebody who has good trade lines. I always say it's normally that auntie in your family that ain't got no fucking kids, your grandmother, something like that. And you have to ask them to add them to your trade line. If I add you to my trade line, listen, listen, no problem, friend. If I add you to my trade line, it's not going to, my credit score is not going to drop if your shit is fucked up, right? I'm not going to give you, listen, I'm not going to give you no card like they might. So let's say I added my kids to my credit card accounts, to my trade lines. I did not hand my kids no credit cards in their names. I took them bitches and cut them up. You don't need them. So as long as I pay my bill on time, it's going to show that they now have these active trade lines. So my kids might have credit cards with $500 credit limit or $1,500 credit limit. I think my youngest son got one for like over 2,000. But if I have a credit card with $10,000 and I've had this credit card for the last 3-4 years with no late payments, now it's going to make you look amazing when it comes to on-time payments and available credit, and you will qualify for more things. So if you're trying to do something quick, fast, in a hurry, you have somebody add you to their trade line. Now you only need to stay on there for like 90 days, 90 days to 6 months. That's it. Get what you're gonna get, and they can take you off. All right, especially because a lot of people be shaky about that shit. Now, if you're not in a rush to buy something big, then you open up your own trade line. Y'all about to get back these income taxes. And if you had me do your taxes, bitch, you get back some moolah. You get back that guap. Do me a favor. Go to a credit union, go to your bank. If you have first of all, if you don't have a brick and mortar bank, if you're over the age of 40 and you're using a time card, sit down. Get you, if you can't get a bank account and you in check systems, I can clear that shit up too. Okay. You text a 972. All right. I got to charge that phone. I'll look at it, Anisha. Anisha, text this number for me. Cause that 972 number, I ain't put it on the charger. It's dead right now. Anisha, can y'all see this phone number, y'all? Can y'all see it or no? Can y'all see that? Anisha, text that number. Text that number right there. Because that's the phone I'm gonna check when I get offline. So take y'all about $2,500 or $5,000 and do this. Listen, go open up. Y'all can help you get a credit card. So when you finish my 90-day program, I partner with credit card companies, but I need y'all to finish a 90-day program first. But listen, go and get y'all a fucking secure line of credit, or you can get you a secure loan. Or get you a secure loan. Now I know they got the places like Self, Kickoff, and I'm gonna offer Kickoff too. That's cool, but I need y'all to go and get y'all a secure loan. Especially the credit unions are easier to do. Get you a secure loan. Put the money in there. Put at least $2,500 to $5,000 in there. It's gonna show you with an open line of credit, right? And what the thing is, you let the 5,000 pay itself back. Or what you can do is, if you got the right mindset, you can go and take off half the money, and you can go ahead and just start paying the loan back. And I treat it as a savings account. Okay. Now, another thing, listen, another thing, I can't teach y'all this now. You said yes, text the number on the flyer showing. Yeah, the 4691. Listen, another thing, I can't teach y'all this right now because we done went way over time, but it's okay. I fuck with y'all. I'm up. Is once you start getting these credit cards, I'm gonna teach you how to use them credit cards to pay your regular utility bills. and how to make sure that you have full utilization, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, it look like you got full credit line open at the beginning of every month. Okay, real quick, and then I'm gonna finish this class out. And if you got questions, join the live. You can ask me questions. Now, last time I said this, somebody wanted to fight me in the comments, and that's fine because I'm with the shits. Most creditors report to the credit bureau at the end of the month. So let me give you an example. Let's just say you got a Capital One card, right? I'm just gonna be easy. You got $1,000 credit limit. Baby, you didn't max that bitch up. You got $10 of available credit. By the 26th of the month, whatever money you got, I need you to throw it on that Capital One card. I don't care. Listen. It ain't about fuck twice a month. Listen to what I'm saying. If you do what I'm doing, it's gonna be a twice a month payment anyway. But you want listen, throw whatever money you got on that bitch, right? I don't care if it's bill money, whatever. Throw it on the card by the 26th. Let that money stay on there between the 26th and no later than the third of the next month. Let that money sit if you can. So take your bill money, your cable money, your whatever it is, throw that bitch on that card. Then you turn around, it could be your utility money, right? Listen, then you turn around after the third of the month because they didn't report it to the credit bureaus already. By the third of the month, you can max that bitch back out again. So somebody said, what about the twice a month thing? So you can do this. Some people say, oh, pay the bill twice a month, depending on your paydays. Fuck out of here. If you let's just say your Capital One card is due on the 15th of every month. Rule number one, if you fuck with me, I'm gonna teach you this. Rule number one is you always count 3 days before your due date. That's your real due date. And the reason why I say give yourself a 72-hour leeway, because you can make something happen. You can make shit shake in 72 hours. If your bill is due on the 15th, when you put it in your calendar, you say your bill is due on the 12th. Fuck the 15th. According between me, you, and Jesus, it's due on the 12th, right? And so when you look at your calendar and say, oh shit, my Capital One payment is due on the 12th, you pay it on the 12th. If you ain't got the money by the 12th, then you got 3 days, bitch, to make some shit shake. You hear me? Not a day, 3 days to make some shit shake. You go DoorDash, Instacart. So, okay, I can't say that. It might be, y'all kids might be up. Bitch, you can call somebody daddy. You can make some shit shake in 3 days. Okay? Get that shit up in 3 days. Tapping is clapping, y'all. Let's get up to 30,000 likes. What the fuck are we doing? Tapping is clapping. Tap, tap, tap the screen. That's free. Hmm? So that way your payment won't be late. All right. So that's why I teach all my students when we do. I used to teach a budgeting course called Budget Bae. That's where the name came from. And I would say all your shit is 3 days before. Even your mortgage, your rent, whatever. Start paying that shit 3 days up. Give yourself 72 hours to make some shit shake. All right. Okay. Boom. Now, back to what I was saying, back to the bullshit. Okay. So at the end of the month, whatever cards you got, throw any money you can on them cards. Let that shit sit into the third, and then you can max it out all over again. Make sure, thank you so much. Make sure you do your regular payment like you supposed to. And then now here's the deal. At the end of the month, throw some money on there. Try to bring your utilization down under 50%. Okay. So when it report to the credit agency at the beginning of the month, when it report, it'll say, oh, she has $500 available credit, or she has $800 of available credit. And it looks like you're managing your money correctly. You know what I'm saying? So then that way, people, more creditors will want to give you, more companies want to give you credit cards because they look like, oh, she has a credit, but she's not using it. She's not living off of her credit. And that's how you do it. So you take all your bill money, throw it on them fucking credit cards, let that shit go through the cycle, let it get reported to the credit bureaus, and then after the third, spend that shit up. And that's how you do it. Girl, I used to put my grocery money on there. That's how I went from having a 22% APR, having to put $1,500, $2,000 on a car to fucking sign and drive. So, like I was telling y'all my story in 2022, the end of 2022, I got my first dream car was a white Mercedes. I got the Mercedes, I only paid the taxes, I only paid like $100 something and got a white Mercedes. And then I turned around in July 2023 and I was able to sign and drive by that time for a Porsche. So I ain't got that. And this ain't in my business name. This is under my fucking name. I was able to sign and drive. I got a Porsche Macan, right? And then I turned around so that was July 2023. So December 2022, I got the white Benz. I got the Porsche Macan truck in July 23. And then in April of 24, I bought a Ford Transit van for business purposes. And then in May 24, I turned around and I got my son the 2023 decked out Jeep Wrangler. It's called a Hot Tie. That's a $70,000 car. The last car that I had to do anything, and it was like $100 something, was the Mercedes. Everything else was sign and drive. Okay. So listen, don't just let this be about fixing your credit. Like, fix how the fuck you think about money. Fix how you paying your shit. I can teach you. Listen, you said I say people with white cars have good credit. Every time I get a car, they want to give me a gray one. He said every time I get a car, they want to give me a gray one. That's a funny one. People with good credit have white cars. So that's the type of shit I'm talking about. So anyway, if you have a credit question or a tax question, join the live. I'm gonna finish this class. You said you need your car immediately. You said that's real. That's some real shit. Like I told you, I'm never gonna hold you or hold you. I'm gonna give you. Listen, what you want to do with this information is what you do with it. When I'm gonna teach another Budget Bae class and teaching you how to budget your shit out for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not. Here's the deal. I'm a mama four. Okay, bitch. I just got married December. I'm a mama four. So, baby, I've been making shit shake for a long time by myself. You know what I'm saying? So you talking about somebody who went from I've raised my kids for the beginning of their life in the projects. Like, I used to live in the projects of Cleveland, to where the last house, you know what I'm saying? The last house I just left from was $1 million house. So listen, the shit I'm teaching you is shit that I've done myself. You understand what I'm saying? And you don't have to have a whole lot. Listen, credit talking and other shit walk. It's a lot of people out here with listen, it's a lot of people out here with buku fucking money, with buku money, that don't have no good credit. And they still need to put the shit in their mama's name and somebody else's name. All right. All right. So I'm gonna put this up again. If you need credit help or help with your taxes, just go ahead and send me a message. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Cause listen, I had to learn this shit myself. I had to learn that shit myself. Like no, no disrespect to my mom, but my mom likes to know how to spend money. She'll know how to save it. Right. So, when I would try to ask my mom questions financially, her thing was, well, get a man that's gonna take care of you, is what she did. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, wait, what? Like, that's not telling me how to get my credit up. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, well, shit, get a nigga that's gonna pay your bills. Like, that was her answer to me. And I was like, wait, what? I ain't nothing wrong with that, but I still need to know how to handle shit myself. So, I have been in check systems before. That's why I tell people I can help you get out of check systems, right? When you get ready to buy a house and do these other things, they want to see, especially if you got, and also when they talk about that business credit shit, listen, stop listening to these people that's telling you that all you need is an EIN and an LLC and they can get you a $250,000 loan. Bullshit. Bullshit. Listen, you have to do business in order to get business. In order to qualify for business credit, you need help with the taxes, friend. Go to oh no more taxes.com. Oh no more taxes all together.com here. And if y'all owe taxes from other years, like, let me help you get that shit cleared up. Hold on, I'm gonna send you a reply. So it's oh no more taxes.com and make an appointment. If I got any left. If I ain't got no appointments left, let me know. I might be booked up. Hold on. I just sent you a message. Joyce, what do you need help with? You need help with taxes or do you need help with credit? Let me know. Uh, You said credit need to be repaired. All right, Ashley. Well, send me a message. I got you. Like, I'm gonna help you. And let me say this to say that if I look at your credit and see you don't need credit repair and you just need letters, I'm gonna let you know. I will give you the letters for free. I don't do no tripping. I'm not gonna sit up here and take your money. Just like with your taxes. When I go to, if y'all make an appointment with taxes and I go to look at your taxes and I'm like, girl, you can really file this yourself. I will tell you what to do when you file it yourself in order to get you sent a text for credit. Okay, cool. I will tell you what to do to file it yourself in order to get to do it right. I'm not gonna bullshit you. You don't get blessed like that, right? So if I look at your taxes and I see where you only getting back $1,100 and my fee start at 300 or whatever the case may be, I'm not gonna take $300 from you if you only getting back 1,100. I'm gonna call you and be like, hey girl, you can file this on TurboTax yourself. You know what I'm saying? And This is what you do, and I want you to input this, boom, 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 when you get to this certain area to make sure you get your first, listen, to get your whole 1100. And you can go ahead and pay that $79. So I always help people out like that. Because I wish somebody would, the things I learned is because I took it up on myself to learn it because I was tired of H&R Block taking all my fucking money. That's how I learned how to do taxes. Huh? You said I have a business that I didn't renew in Florida. Do I have to file that? Did you make any money on the business, Anisha? Well, here's the deal, Anisha. We gonna use that. Joyce, I'm going to, if you driving, hold on, Joyce. I hope this shows up. I'm going to put a number where you can send me a text. Okay. I hope you see it. What is it? 469-520-9525. What I was telling y'all about business taxes, I mean business credit too, is you have to, Joyce, I hope that show up for you. You have to do business in order to get business credit. Huh? No, so my fee come out of your return. As long as you getting a tax return and it makes sense, my fee come out your return. If you not getting a tax return, if you just gonna break even, then I'll tell you and you a cash client and I'll tell you the price. Okay? So no, no. So you pay me. So you either gonna pay me up front if your shit gonna break even and you don't get no return, or you owe and we just doing this shit to clear what you owe, and you gonna pay me my cash price and it ain't until it come back. Or it's gonna come out your return if I'm able to get your return. Okay. All right. What else? Business credit. You have to be doing business in order to get business credit. Period, point blank. So once you start applying for business credit, this is the reason why you get your personal credit corrected first. Because once you start applying for business credit, until you have it done in Bradstreet. So Mark Wilson, go to budgetwithbay.com. I got different levels of credit repair, and it's buy one, get one free. So two people can get their credit repair for the price of one. It's right here on my thing, budgetwithbay.com. Click on services. Back to you. It don't matter how many credit cards the average person can have. When you start to do the business credit, when you start to do your business credit, you open up a business account with a reputable bank. That's why you need your EIN number, right? Open up your business account. And then when you open up your business account, take $1,000, take $1,000 to $1,500 and get a secure card for business and do it for business purchases, right? Uh Hold on, beloved EC. And that's how you start building your business credit. And then I can tell you about trade lines, the reason why you still need to do a Dun and Bradstreet, all that good stuff to start building it and start reporting. It's going to take you about 6 good months to start building up business credit. You are not going to go out here and get you a fucking card with a business with an EIN. Stop letting people tell you that. Because when they pull it and see you have no business credit, then they make you the guarantor. You understand me? All right, friend. Then they make you what's it called a guarantor. So now they're gonna look at your personal credit, right? So if your personal credit is good, then you can go ahead and get business credit. But if your personal credit is shot, then we're gonna need about 6 months to build this business credit. And bitch, I need you to be doing business because you're gonna have documents. They don't want to see personal accounts. So if you got a Shopify store or Squarespace, Wix, or any of that bullshit, you need to have that shit going to an LLC. You need to have that information going to a business bank account, not your personal checking account. Okay. All right. You said you need help with rebuilding my credit. Just finished filing for bankruptcy in the 2025. Has the bankruptcy been where you at in the bankruptcy process? Have you went to court already? Because we can get that bankruptcy off. What other questions that y'all have over here? Damn, I was gonna tell y'all about what happens when shit show up. You said if you get paid in cash and want to file taxes but don't have a W-2 but have dependents, bitch, come on. Bitch, where my thing at? You said you got dependents, bitch. Come on, ho. Listen, listen. If you ain't got no kids as dependents, listen. If you ain't got no kids as dependents, if you take care of your uncle, your grandmother, your mama, and they ain't got no income, come here, Bookie. I got you. Please. I'm gonna fuck about you getting paid in cash. Okay? Listen, I don't give a fuck about you getting paid in cash. Listen, you said my story with BMW business is BMW, but pull my business credit. Right. You said they pulled your personal credit because you ain't had no business credit yet. Yeah. You said you need help with credit, the business, and taxes. Okay. We owe every year. Should I open up a business for tax purposes? Girl, ask, seek, and not. Come here. That's what I specialize in. You ain't going. Did you file your taxes already? You ain't go. Oh, this year, bitch. You ain't got to. So here's the deal. You don't have to have an LLC in order to claim you. It does. Hmm. When you do your taxes and you got a business, you got to make it make sense. That's all I can tell you about that. Now, bitch, I can't tell you all my secrets. You got to make it make motherfucking sense. You got to make it make sense, bitch. You got to be strategic about this shit when you filing them taxes. Okay? You got to listen. You got to be strategic about it. Okay? So listen, come on with it. Who is this? I'm about to go ahead and block you. To God be the glory for the things he has done. Because I don't know who the fuck you talking about. And we're blocked. Uh oh, I didn't mean to send your invite. You ain't gotta come on. You said please contact you. I told you to text me, Bookie. Listen, you gotta listen, you gotta learn the system. And where do I learn the system from? I learned it from the IRS. I go, I go to the you said it's been discharged fully. Girl, contact me. We about to get that shit off of there. Hold on. Do you see my thing? Go to budgetwithbay.com. Girl, it's been discharged fully. Fuck with me. Let's get that off of there. You got to make it make sense. Okay? You got to make it make fucking sense. All right? I be listening. All the IRS conferences, I be the first one in the front row. Good morning. Scanning my badge. I get credit. Hello. Huh? The motherfucking IRS will tell you how to do this shit for real. Why you think rich people don't hmm? Hmm? Let me tell you, listen, let me tell you why I decided to get my own EFIN. Now, I've been doing taxes for over 20 years because I was going to H&R Block 1 year. All bullshit aside, I was young and bitch, I worked. 1 year, I had 17 W-2. Y'all, 1 year, I had 17 fucking W-2s. Right hand to God. I was like probably early 20s. 17 W-2s 1 year. I went to H&R Block. They didn't know what the fuck to do. They was like, we ain't never seen this many W-2s. So what happened is they started charging me per W-2 that they filed. Like after five, they started charging me. And they took a lot of my check. They took like my taxes that year was like over $1,000 in prep fees because they started charging me. That is a lot of work to enter in W-2s, but not to be charging me $50 or whatever it is per fucking W-2 I send them. Absolutely not, or give them. So I remember walking out the door and I was like, damn, like my prep fees came to over $1,000. Like that's crazy. And I remember walking out the door and there was a sign at H&R Block that said, the sign said, enroll in our free course, learn how to prepare your taxes, come work for H&R Block. So shit, I took that information down. I went home, filled out the information. Boom, I was in the H&R Block class. So now I was like, fuck that. I'm not paying nobody another $1,000 because I know a bitch, I keep a couple jobs. I was young then. So that's how I got into doing taxes. So then I'm from Cleveland, Ohio too. So just backstory, I'm from Cleveland. So then if anybody from Cleveland, you know about 55th and Broadway, bitch. It's the H&R Block on one side and Jackson Hewitt across the street, or it used to be. So when I was working at H&R Block, so the next tax year I'm working at H&R Block, I see a sign at Jackson Hewitt that say learn how to do taxes. So I was like, I said, maybe they paying more than H&R Block and maybe they can show me something different. So me, I'm always been a lifelong learner. I go sign up for Jackson Hewitt and I take their goddamn class. So now I learned how to do taxes 2 ways, right? And that's when the PTIN numbers was first coming out. So boom, I got my PTIN. I'm rolling with it. Now, so all that time for 20 some years, I had been doing taxes, almost 20 years, just under my PTIN number, making sure I renew my shit, making sure if take the free classes on Intuit, right? Intuit has free classes that you can take about tax preparing. You ain't got to pay nothing. It take you about 3 days to take it. All three. Select the third one. Select the one for all three bureaus, and I'm gonna contact you and let you know you can get a person for free, all three. So we're gonna get that shit taken off all three. So boom. Now in 2022. Now I quit my job in 2021. I went viral on TikTok for I used to have a workout boot camp. I used to be a personal trainer for fat bitches. It was called Big Ass Workout. I was a power lifter, okay? So I went viral on TikTok in April of 2021. Okay. I went viral April 2021. I quit my job as an insurance agent, and I was making over six figures working for AAA as an insurance agent because my commission, and I was commission only. So I was making anywhere from 8,000 to 10,000 a month commission only for AAA. And I quit my job. And when I went viral on TikTok, I made $12,000 in 16 days from people signing up for my boot camps. Because I used to be a power, it was called Big Ass Workout. And I went viral, made $12,000. So then that's when I started. I continued making that type of money, 10 to $12,000 a month every month because people was on subscription service, right? And I never forget in 2022, I sat down and do my own taxes, right? Bitch, I had no dependents. All my kids was over 18. I sat down to do my taxes and I looked at the screen. I got up, I walked away, I came back. That bitch said I owe $17,000. That motherfucker said I owe $17,000. I had listened all my tax information I had got from taking classes online. You know, I learned how to do it back in the day. I kept up with the new tax laws. 17 motherfucking $1,000, bitch. I looked at it. I came back. I said, I know you fucking lying. Remember, I was self-employed, right? I had made close to $200,000. No taxes taken out. I had no dependents. Now I've done business taxes before, but I'm like $17,000. I had no employees either. So it was a lot of shit I couldn't. I had no contract workers. So a lot of shit I couldn't claim. I said, you gotta be fucking lying. It was at that point I decided that I had to take my tax game up a notch. Yeah. So that was that was when I went to do my taxes at the beginning of 2022. I had made almost $200,000 by myself. And I was like, I gotta take my tax game up a notch. And that's when, listen, thank you, friend. And that's when I went on and I was like, I need to get my own tax service. So that's when I applied for my EFIN. So if you know what an EFIN is, that's the electronic filing identification number. So I can file directly with the IRS. You got to go get fingerprints. Like this shit is serious. That's why everybody like, oh, how she getting people returns? The feds is coming, bitch. I do not play. They got my fingerprints on file. This ain't me doing this shit through TurboTax. No, this is legit as fuck. So I went on, I did that. You got to fill out an application. The IRS do not have to approve your shit. And I got my EFIN number. So then I got my EFIN number, and then I had to buy the software. When you buy software as a business, you spend anywhere from $1,500 and up for tax software, right? And then I got connected with a bank. So now I'm able to process my own tax returns. The second thing I did is I joined the National Association of Tax Preparers. Okay. And I said, when the fuck are the classes? So I started taking classes through them online, and then I started going to their conferences. So I got within 30 days, I got my EFIN number. With 30 days of getting my EFIN number, I joined the National Association of Tax Preparers, paid they fucking fees up for the year, and I signed up to go to my first tax conference. And bitch, I ain't looked back since. Okay, because that year I owed 17,000. Now I did have to file for an extension because I learned some shit from the IRS about how to get that 17,000 down. Now, did I owe some money? Yes, but it wasn't 17,000. It was more like 8, and I paid them that 8 gladly because guess what? In 2023, guess how much you think a bitch made in 2023? Well, in 2022, I made over $250,000. Um, I started learning what to do. I made over $250,000 in 2022. I made over $250,000. I made 260,000 and some change to be exact. And then in 2023, if y'all been rocking with me, I made $589,000. Now, this is when you go from an LLC to a fucking corporation, either a S corp or a C corp. Because now Look, now this ain't a big ass workout fitness LLC. This is Misty D Scott Incorporated. Because when you have a corporation, now that's its own entity. See, the LLC, you still have personal liability to that. Now I'm filing corporate taxes, right? I got to do corporate taxes now for its own entity. So Misty D Scott Incorporated is its own separate entity. That she's a rich bitch. And then I had to put myself on payroll, right? Because I don't want to owe that much. I had to put myself on payroll. So once I made over 500,000, okay, bitch. When I cleared over half a motherfucking million in 2023, but then I had employees, I had a lot of shit going on, I had locations, right? I had a lot of write-offs. So I said, bet. And like I said, that's corporate taxes, which is taxed at a different bracket. Now, I ain't got to go and be like, I made this and I made that. I think if you can tell, right? If you think let's take a thing. If I made over $500,000 in 2023, what the fuck you think I've been making since then? Huh? I just wanted, what you think I've been making since then? If I learned how to make $500,000 in 2023, okay. So that's I said. That's why I keep my ass. Listen, I keep my ass at these IRS tax conferences. I keep my ass in the National Association of Tax Preparers. Baby, I keep my ass elevated and dedicated because at the end of the day, who ain't gonna have a big dumbass tax bill is me. And that's why I focus on, listen, if you got dependents and shit like that, yeah, I'm gonna do your taxes. Girl, I'll do that shit with my eyes closed. And I'm gonna get you the max refund. That's allowed. We ain't putting no shady shit on your taxes. We not adding shit. We not adding no school credits and no shit like that. Absolutely. That's why I do what the fuck I do. Because I know what it's like to see that shit that you owe $17,000. And bitch, you be like, wait, what? You gotta who? Who? Bitch, you turn into an owl quick. Who owes $17,000? Huh? And IRS do not play with your ass. So that's what I'm saying. So I know I'll be on here laughing and kiki and all that bullshit. Listen, I be all that fuck shit. Right. But listen, I'm about my fucking business. And I'm gonna help you host. I'm gonna help you host too, okay? Yes, yes. And listen, let me tell you something. Let me say that too. Um, You say that's how much in tax prep my got today. Listen, there's that much in tax prep. No, I have more businesses than tax prep, friend. Oh no, I have more businesses. I'm this close to being a co-leader. I have more businesses in tax prep. No, I have the 5 different businesses. I'm a mogul. I have over 22 people on staff, and I have 5 different businesses. No, that's not just tax prep. I didn't want to do tax prep this year. Absolutely not. Please, no. Mm-mm. No, I got 5 different businesses. So, mm, okay, what was I about to say? Nah, hell nah. So, what? Oh yeah, listen, I be on here. Let me tell you something. Let me say this and say that. I know a lot of people see shit online, and you be like, "Oh, once you make 7 figures, you do this and you do that, and blah blah blah." Can I be real with y'all for a minute? If I've been holding y'all too long, and bitch, you got to leave, I understand. But let me be real for you a minute. There's different levels to this shit. In order to make that type of money, you have to free your mind from a lot of different things. Okay. I could give a fuck less. Do I have red bottoms? Yes. Do them bitches make my feet hurt? Yes. Do I have Louboutin, Louboutins, I don't know all the motherfucking words. Fendi? Yes. But listen, when you start making that type of money, your mind, you do what the fuck you want to do. It is freedom attached to that. You understand me? Freedom. Freedom. It's the crazy part is when I was making 100,000 to 200,000, that's when I was buying all the bullshit. That's when I was buying all the bullshit and rocking all of the. Now don't get me wrong, okay, bitch. You see, bitch, I'm a little icy. You understand me? Bitch, I'm a little icy, right? But listen, when I was doing that, that's when I was buying all the bullshit and trying to keep up with the people and staying in sacks and nothing's wrong with that. But once when I hit over that half a meal, when I paid $589,000, say, Jay, it was a different thing. I can do whatever, I can wear what I want to do, I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. I ain't got to answer to nobody. That's why I go outside and shit like this. When y'all see them people outside, you be like, what the fuck she got on? Man, listen, that whole got on, she has on freedom. That's not wealth, that's freedom. Listen, I went outside in I wear a Abaya and Skechers. You understand me? I don't have to keep up with nobody. I'm in my own fucking lane. You understand what I'm saying? Nothing. I'm chilling. The shit I'm able to do, like people don't understand the shit I do. I gave my daughter a car that was paid off. She wrecked it. Okay, well, bitch, I'm probably about to send you another car. People like, you about to send her another car? I'm not doing no motherfucking tripping about no cars. You understand what I'm saying? Long gone is the days where my car was getting repoed. Now I got too many cars. Back in the day, I couldn't keep a car. Right? I couldn't keep a car. I didn't know who I was either. I didn't know who I was. I couldn't keep a car because I was doing everything for everybody else, but that's a different story for a different day. Listen, back then I couldn't keep a car. Now I got too many cars to even drive. You understand me? So yeah, I could send my daughter another car. That shit that you only dream about, especially being a single parent. I can send her another car. Okay, bitch, you wrecked the first one. You better not wreck this one. Here go another one. You understand what I'm saying? Uh, No, crypto Wendy, girl, I don't know you. She's talking about I'm a crypto expert. Crypto Wendy, absolutely the fuck not. Girl, look at this shit. Bots and thoughts. Anyway, and your blocks. So, anyway, we done with that. So at the end of the day, like I'm telling you, a lot of people be looking like, oh, well, that's what, yeah, bitch, that's what $1 million look like. This what seven figures look like. It look like doing what you want to do. Seven figures mean like I employ my son, right? I employ my son. I've been employing my son for the last 4 years. Seven figures mean that I help my friends who want to start a business. I done told a couple of my friends, like, listen, you have a skill set that I can use. I'm not employing you just because you my friend. I'm employing you because you have a skill set that I can use, and I know you want to start your own business. So come work for me. I'm gonna pay you X amount of dollars, right? I'm gonna pay you X amount of dollars. Come work for me and build your own business. I'm gonna give you a year to get your shit together. Build your own business. And then after a year, you can train the next person that's gonna come in and take your position. Like that's what this shit look like. So don't be fooled by the shit you see on social media. A lot of these motherfuckers is doing photo ops, taking pictures with cars that ain't theirs. That's why I don't do a lot of shit. When I had my other house, I didn't do a whole bunch of shit at my house. I mean, I took certain videos, but I wasn't boasting and bragging and shit like that because this didn't happen overnight. I was like you with a 420 credit score with a repos on my shit. I was like you robbing the Peter to pay Paul. You know what I'm saying? I was there. You understand what I'm saying? But it took me 5 years to get to where I am right now. So I'm never going to put this shit out here online and be like, oh yeah, you can do it. And I can show you in 30 days. Absolutely not. Can I show you how to make 5K in 30 days and keep up 5K in 30 days? Yes, I can do that. Yeah, absolutely. But I'm not gonna sit up here and tell you that you're gonna go from owing everybody to balling out in 30 days. Absolutely not, because you have to change your mindset and decide on who the fuck you want to be. Now I get on here and I talk this financial shit, but the real shit, when they call me Misty, they call me Coach Misty because I'm a transformation specialist, right? I'm an identity strategist. I'm gonna help you hold society and what you want to be. It's never too late to do that. Now y'all done got me motivational, bitch. I ain't even supposed to be doing this. So yeah, the credit shit, everybody want to hear about credit and taxes and all this shit. But listen, it don't matter how much money I put in your pocket. It don't matter how much your credit score, or if your mindset is still broken, if you still have a poverty mindset, you'll be right back to the same place within 6 months. And we'll be having the same fucking conversation. All right? All right. So any questions? I'm gonna finish this class, y'all. We done had a good time. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, bitch. We've been rolling. Any questions so far about what I offer? Any questions about this? What y'all need to know? Because I'm still gonna finish the class so you why when you dispute shit and then come back on your credit report why that's happening and how to avoid it. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. You back, Erica? Good. I'm glad you gave thanks. Any other questions? You can ask me personal questions too. It's all good. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I ain't gonna do nothing but keep it. I can't do nothing but keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Listen, don't let nobody else. A lot of people get on here and they tell you, they show you where they at, but they don't tell you how they got there. And so you listen. So what you chasing is their current reality, but they ain't told you it took them 10 years to get there. It ain't tell you about the failed businesses they had. They don't tell you that shit. They just want you to see the shine and the glory right now. No, fuck that. I need to tell you the steps so that you don't, so the mishaps that I had, listen, so that you don't have it. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and finish this shit out. So y'all follow me. I do master classes on different shit all the time. All right, boom, let's finish. All right, let's talk about reinsertion. Damn, we didn't got all the way around the mulberry bush. Let's talk about it. Reinsertion, listen. All right, friend. You said you can text me right now. My business hours are right now. Text me right now. My business hours are right the fuck now. Text me right now. Don't go on and text me now. I ain't gonna, my business hours be whenever the fuck I want to work. Text me now. If I'm up now, you looking at me now, go on and text me now. Okay, y'all don't be trying to wait. No, because here's the deal. I'm not going to answer the phone until I'm ready to work anyway to answer the phone. But y'all can text me if y'all need help with credit or anything like that. Y'all can go ahead and text me now. Don't, I'm gonna wait till 5 o'clock. No, you want to change your shit, change that shit right now. This one I like to work. Okay, when everybody quiet, my husband in there snoring like a motherfucker. Okay, listen. Now I'm gonna tell you about why I end up returning on the sweeps. Okay, so This is a good question. You said you've heard of people doing sweeps on people credit and the info ends up returning because with the sweep they require you to send in documentation, and the people who do the sweeps don't send in the documentation. So when you do the sweeps, there's a couple different laws that you can use to do sweeps and initial letters. And based on whatever letter or law that they're using, the TransUnion really is going to go ahead and take that shit off immediately. But they're gonna send a letter and say, hey, we took this shit off, but we need more documentation. And the person who you done paid to do your sweep, they didn't got your money and they going on to the next. So you don't know what documentation to send in because you don't even know what fucking law they did to use the sweep. And in that way, it comes right back because you never sent in the documentation. So when I do credit sweeps, we send in the documentation for you. We send a documentation for you. So no, it's not going to be that thing. So when I do the sweeps, what happened is you're going to get a letter that says based on what you sent in, we're going to go. We need no further information. So if somebody do a sweep for you and you get a letter saying, hey, we took it off, but we need this information, that means they used the law. They used the right letter and the right law, but they didn't have no supporting documentation. And then they done did the sweep. You didn't see the credit score thing. And then in 30 to 45 days, TransUnion come back or Experian or Equifax. I'm like, hey, bitch, you did this sweep. We need some more documentation. With a person who did it, they long gone. They ain't fucking with it because you paid for a one-time sweep. So when you do my credit services, you do 3 rounds, even on the sweeps, right? That way to make sure. And whatever letters you get, you upload it. So the documentation that they asking for, we gonna go ahead and send it in the beginning. It gets sent in, like God said, Genesis, in the beginning. That way, they don't need nothing else. Ain't nothing else to send in because they already got what they asking for. Okay. All right, y'all. So let me talk about this. Let me tell you about reinsertion is where emotional frustration spikes. So what she's talking about is when you get something deleted, whether it's a sweep or traditional credit repair, and then it gets deleted and then it comes back. So I'm gonna tell you exactly how this happens. Tune in. If you need help with your credit or your taxes, go ahead and send me a message right the fuck now. Remember, y'all, I am not in your inbox. I gotta wait for 3 minutes. Uh, I gotta wait 3 minutes depending. I am not in your inbox. I am not sending y'all messages. I do not have multiple pages. My page has over 100,000 followers, 130 over 134,000 followers. If somebody contact you from a different page, it's not me. All right. So let me tell you why the shit keep coming back. So number one, we're gonna talk about cycle one, the first 30 days. So boom, somebody do your credit sweep or you do a credit sweep. That's cycle one. The account is deleted due to incomplete verification, or you go ahead and submit the dispute, the account gets deleted, right? No problem, friend. Thank you. The account gets deleted. Now you need my help. Okay, what you need my help with? Taxes or credit, friend? So boom, now the account gets deleted. Now what happens is cycle two. So you like, okay, boom, the shit get deleted. Now another 45 days come back. Guess what? Capital One sends in the correct internal coding and re-reports. So Capital One say, oh, she got that shit deleted. No, let me go ahead and send in the correct shit. And now the Bureau will accept the updated data. So you get one letter from TransUnion saying, oh, it was deleted. And then 45 days later, you get a thing on your credit monitoring service that say, oh, a new account has been reported. And it says same Capital One bank. So one or two things happen. Either they corrected the shit and resubmitted it, and then TransUnion or the Bureau puts it back on, or they sold it to another debt collector, and then they try to report it as new. And I really love when they sell it to new debt collectors because bitch, you got the dates all fucked up. And they re-report it, right? So here's the deal. The Bureau accepts the updated data result, which the account reappears. Now, I'm going to give you a rule under FCRA section 611, 611A5. What is the rule, ladies and gentlemen? FCRA section 611A5. Assertion is permissible if the furniture certifies accuracy and notifies the consumer within 5 business days. Guess what? You are not going to be notified within 5 business days. I guarantee you, you're not. Huh? You are not going to be notified within 5 business days. And because of this law, you can go ahead and get it taken off for good. Now, most people who do their own credit repair never monitor closely enough to catch this quickly. So if not promptly, then the account will start to age, the impact stabilize, stabilizes and escalation leverage weakens, right? So what is the rule? FCRA section 611A5 says reassertion is permissible if no, do not negotiate to delete. Well, let me say that. Let's talk about that. Good question, Buki. Hello, Blue Island. Welcome in. Let me say that. Whoever this person is that say they need my help on YouTube, I'm about to send you text me and tell me what you need help with. Hold on. Text me and tell me what you need help with. Tell me if you see this number. Hold on. I got some fucking numbers. I don't be remember the shit myself. All right. So is it Shandora? Do you see the number? You see the message I sent you? All right. So let's talk about negotiating to delete. Yes and no. First of all, if you're gonna do credit repair, absolutely not. Bitch, if you sign with me, don't you talk to nobody but Jesus. But me and Christ. If you sign up for credit repair, when these companies start calling you and they're gonna call you or to reach out to you and be like, hey, let's negotiate something. We'll give you, you can pay 50%, 20%, 30%, we'll delete, blah, blah, blah. No, if you already started credit repair process, absolutely not. Now, if you don't want to do the credit repair process, let's talk about how to negotiate to delete. I've did this before. All right, friend, text that number, tell me what you need help with. Let me tell you how this works. So, number one, they call you, ring a ding ding, chicken wing. Hey, this is such and such. We want to verify your information. If you know you want to negotiate to delete, verify all your information. Yep, this is my current address. Yep, that's my date of birth. Whoop de doo. Verify all your shit. Okay. Now, let's say you owe them $1,000. Bitch, you're gonna start with 10%. You're gonna say, hello, Keisha. There's always a bitch named Keisha working at a credit. Hello, Keisha from collections. Keisha. Yes, I would like to do this, but I want to negotiate a delete for, I want to do a delete. Listen, I want to negotiate a deletion. Now, here's the deal. You want to do a pay to delete. Now, let me tell you the trick about this, especially if you're on the phone. You're gonna start off with 10%. You're gonna say, and you better have the money right then and there, not no fucking payments. No, bitch. You're gonna say, I got $100 right now. I'm willing to pay $100. I need you to pay to delete it. And before I make the payment, I need you to send me documentation to my email address, because that's the quickest way, saying that you're going to accept this $100 for deletion of my credit. And I need to know what day do y'all report to the credit bureaus, right? Let's just say you call on the 15th. Keisha gonna say, well, let me go ahead and talk to somebody. Right. You're gonna get it in writing, but what I'm saying is you want to make that payment, make them send you a fucking email. Make them send you an email. Bitch, they been emailing you anyway. Make them hoes send you an email real quick. And they can send it in writing, but you're gonna make that payment right then and there. So you said, well, credit. Okay, go to budgetwithbay.com. If you need all three bureaus, select the third option. I'm gonna go ahead and send you my number too. Hold on, babe. Hold on, y'all. Um, so you're gonna say, I got $100. 9 times out of 10, especially if this is the first collection company that bought it, they gonna say, we can't do $100. So then you tell her, okay, well, tell me what you can do. My rule of thumb is never go more than 30%. Anything over 30%, suck a dick. Absolutely not. So she gonna come back and say, I can't do 100. You can make $100 payment today and make monthly payments. So whoop de doo doo doo, and then we'll delete it. Blah blah blah. Okay. So did you see the message taken as his missus? Did you see my message with my number? Send me a text. And so that's what they gonna say. So they normally gonna come back and be like, no, we can't do that. And so you can ask her what's her counter offer. She might say, oh, well, this is $1,000. We need 500. Girl, just text me and tell me what you need. Okay. Yeah, click on services on budgetwithbabe.com. So they gonna say, she gonna say, oh, we'll take 700. Absolutely not, Hove. I'm gonna pay 700. I could take the whole thing. So you're gonna say no. You're gonna say I can do $150, right? Always have up to, if it's 1,000, always have up to $300 ready. I can do $150, right? She gonna say no. Nah. If she don't come back and go talk to somebody or put you on hold and act like thank you, like she talking to somebody or whatever the case may be. Listen, so then they're going to go ahead and say, well, no, we can't take it. Or if they do say they can take it, what you gonna tell them? You gonna tell them, hey, I need you to send me this information right now. I need to see this in my, now you're gonna be on the phone with that hoe for a minute. I need you to send me an email saying that you're gonna delete it. And I need to know what day y'all report to the credit bureau. I promise you it's either gonna be the 28th, the 29th, or the 30th, or whatever the last day of the month is, right? And so they'll send you an email. If they accept your offer, they say, okay, you're going to make payment right now. And you say, yes. Listen, you can also start recording a phone call too. Record that bitch. Y'all phones can record. Now record the fucking phone call. This call is being recorded. Okay. Make sure you get that email first before you send her the payment, go ahead and send her the payment, and they're going to send it to you in writing as well. Right? And you got her saying in this thing that what this shit is going to be deleted by the last day of the month. And what she's going to tell you, what she's going to say is give it at least 30, 15 to 30 days to see it update on your credit report. Right? So if you make this payment on the 2nd of March and they don't report to the end of the month, do not think you're going to check your credit next week and see a deletion. It's still going to be there. It has to go through their cycle. They have to report it to the credit bureaus, right? And then it'll show as a deletion the next month. And that's for pay for deletion, right? Never make a payment plan for pay for deletion. Make sure you have your shit in order. Never go over 30%. Do not pay 50%, 70%, none of that bullshit. Make sure you get it, make them send you an email and you record that fucking call. If you are going to do that, pay for deletion. And do not, if they tell you, oh, well, we going to mark it as a paid in full, it's still showing up as negative on your account. I don't give a fuck what they change the status as because it's still showing all these late payments. Paid in full. It's a closed account, but it's still showing all these late payments. We need that bitch wiped off. So if they say we don't do pay for deletion, hang the fuck up and call me. Bitch, hang up and call me so we get that shit deleted all the way off your account. If they say, oh, we don't do pay for deletion. All right, stay blessed. Hang up and call me. So what, you verified it? Who gives a fuck? I got different ways I'm gonna fight it anyway. Hang up. We done. No more talking. Having your shit marked as paid in full means nothing if it was a derogatory, nothing at all. It was still marked as collection. It's still going to show up under your negative accounts. It just say paid in full. And here's the deal. Most places, when you go to apply for a car or a credit card, ain't nobody going over your shit like, well, this was negative, but she paid it off. So no, nobody is doing that. They're just looking at how many negative accounts you have based on positive. They're looking at your credit history, late payments, and all that. And that shit is still showing up as late payments. So we're not doing that. Any other questions about pay for deletion? What else you want to know about pay for deletion? And I did it before done pay for deletion. I got a homegirl. She's so stupid. She used to send them hoes money orders. She used to send in money orders for 10% of it. And money order, like, hey, if you cash money order, then this is you are agreeing to pay for deletion. If this money order is cash, she went the hard way about it. So they would cash the money order and she would get the memo. She would wait and get the receipt from the money order, right? Call Western Union and say, hey, I need to get this was cashed. I need to get it. And then she would take that paper copy saying where she on there, if you cash this, then you are agreeing to delete it and then send it to the credit bureau saying, hey, they agreed to delete it. They cashed my money order. They didn't do nothing. Take it off. But that take too fucking long. Just talk to them if that's what you want to do. What other questions? What other questions y'all got? But if you credit repair, no, don't even worry about none of that. We're not doing none of that. I'm about to put the thing up again where you can DM me. If you need help with credit or taxes, send me a DM. If y'all send me a DM, I really would like if y'all just put y'all number in the DM. That would make sense because then I could text you. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna send you back my thing. When on TikTok, it doesn't allow me to some of my websites I can't post in the message to come back. So if you DM me and I send you my number, which is the name, you could just text the number on the screen, then we can go from there. All right. So I was telling y'all as to why when you do a credit dispute and the shit come back is verified, or if it gets deleted and it comes back on your account, why is that happening? So I was telling y'all about that, right? So I was telling y'all what FCRA 5 says reinsertion is permissible if the furniture. It's the number is right here. Do y'all not see? Do y'all see this? Can y'all see the sticker on the screen? She's worth it. Screen. I'm like Vanna White in this bitch. I know y'all on TikTok, like, what the fuck is she doing? Yeah. Y'all see that at the bottom? Text that number and say, what's up? What's up? And tell me what you need. All right, y'all. Last thing, God damn it, we've been talking and I'm up. So I'm gonna do some taxes after this. Last thing I want to talk about is why credit monitoring matters during repair. I'm gonna let you know if you sign up for credit repair with me, I'm going to send you a link to sign up for credit monitoring. I am not chasing your no edges having ass down for these letters. I'm not doing it. Plus, the credit monitoring service that I partner with is going to tell you when to pay. Remember, I told you them little tricks about pay cards down before a report? It do the same shit. Email or text, depending on how you want it. So let me tell you why you need to sign up for credit monitoring when you have repair. Monitoring is operational oversight. You said, so how do you get it deleted after you paid it, the old missed payments? That's when you come to me. Sign up. budgetwithbae.com. Sign the fuck up. Look under services. If you want TransUnion, you just want one, sign up for the first one. If you want all three, go to the one where it says three bureaus, the full suite. Sign up. If you didn't paid it off and that should say paid in full, sign up. Okay. All right. So something without monitoring, let me tell you why you need to have a credit monitoring when you're doing credit repair. Without monitoring, you cannot see coding changes if you're doing it yourself or if I'm doing it. You cannot see balance updates. You cannot detect date changes, detect reinsertion. You just find out once you go to pull your credit or you go somewhere and you're like, damn, my credit score didn't dropped again, or you get an alert say, oh, this been added back on your TransUnion, or Capital One is back whole, or whatever the case may be. What happens when people do their credit reporting, credit disputes themselves, you end up only pulling your credit once. You pull your credit once, you dispute, and then you disappear for 45 days. You don't look at nothing. You wait for them letters to come in the mail, but you're not looking at active shit in real time, right? So if a professional is doing your credit reporting and they're gonna ask you to do credit monitoring like myself, it's because I'm gonna do a weekly review during active dispute cycles. I'm gonna do a weekly review of what's going on, right? Listen, I'm going to look at the change or the tracking, see how shit is going on. Like, oh, this changed to this, or they updated this. Now I got to dispute it based on this, right? I also assist with status logging and compliance calendar. I'm telling you, listen, credit disputes is not just about letters and laws. This is project management for real, for real. If you don't have 90, let me be honest with you. If you don't have 45, 45, if you don't have about 4.5 months, if you're gonna do your credit yourself, I'm not saying this to say sign up with me, bitch. Do what you want to do. Everybody doing credit repair, okay? Your 2-year-old niece probably got a credit repair company, okay? Okay, listen. If you don't have at least 4.5 to 5 months to dedicate, and I'm talking about at least 5 to 7 hours a week to dedicate to tracking this shit, seeing where it's at, and like to really sit down and do it, pay somebody else to do it. And I'm not telling you to pay $2,000. I don't know why these bitches is charging $2,000 for. I don't know why y'all paying $2,000 for credit repair. It's not that much. To people asking, the highest package I have to do 3 rounds, all 3 bureaus, including the TransUnion sweep, is $297. Buy one get one free. So you and your homegirl can split it for $150 a piece. That's one payment. Not every month, just one fucking payment. And you just got to have your credit monitoring. That's it. One payment. That's it. It don't take all that, right? Okay. So now, again, another thing I'm gonna talk about is consumer sent versus professional workflows, right? These letters that y'all getting. So this is the dividing line between getting your shit deleted permanently, you know what I'm saying, or getting your shit as fictitious or just frivolous disputes. A lot of consumers send disputes with template letters. Let's talk about the big one in the room, ChatGPT. So I've been seeing a lot of people saying just upload your credit report to ChatGPT and you use this prompt and it's gonna spit you out dispute letters. True. It does. I'm not going, yeah, I changed my name. It's your highest self circle. Be butterfly. What do you mean? If somebody contacted you, that ain't me. If you looking at me, you on the right profile. Listen, if you looking at me, you on the right profile. If somebody contacted you, it ain't me. Okay. So listen, yes, you can upload, if you know the correct prompts from ChatGPT, you can upload your credit report and it can spit you out some laws and say, go ahead and send it. It can. It will do that for you. You can send it. But here's the deal. If you don't know what laws you want to use, if you don't have a workflow established, once you get that first round of letters, and you go to upload it again, ChatGPT is not going to work as it's not going to be Coach Misty. It's not going to say, wait, we disputed. It's not going to use the logic as a credit monitoring service. It's not going to say, or a credit repair service. It's not going to say, wait, we used this before, and now we got to use this. You still have to know the laws. You still got to know about the FCRA. You still got to know about LexisNexis. You have to have some type of thing. ChatGPT, if you upload your second credit report and say dispute this, ChatGPT might dispute the same thing. And if you don't know what the fuck you looking at and you just relying on ChatGPT to do it, it's gonna spit out another thing of letters and you might dispute the same shit. Or ChatGPT might use the same verbiage and now your shit get kicked back. Or they don't do nothing with it and they mark it as frivolous. And here we are. So yes, if you know about the credit laws, is ChatGPT useful? Absolutely. Can you use that without? buying into any of these softwares? Yes. But if you don't know what the fuck you looking at, and you don't know what laws you want to use, if you don't have a game plan down, absolutely not. ChatGPT is not going to give you a game plan. It'll say, oh, well, pay this card down. It's going to read your report like you could read it. Oh, well, you can drop your credit utilization, pay $600 on this card and pay $300 on that card and drop this by this. It's going to do that for you. Absolutely. If you need a budgeting plan, yeah, it'll tell you what to do. A budgeting plan, upload all your shit. It'll tell you what to do. But it's not going to reason with the laws, and it's not going to create a game plan for you, a workflow for you. It's not going to do, if this happens, it's not going to do the what ifs. Well, they denied it on this, so now what do I do? Or they denied it on that, now what do I do? It's not going to, the logic is not going to work like that. Okay. All right. So let's talk about the customer sent disputes. A lot of y'all are using template letters or emotional explanations. Nobody gives a fuck about that, right? You don't have no tracking spreadsheet. I told y'all, if you're going to do it yourself, you need a tracking spreadsheet. You have no compliance calendar. You have no sequencing logic. That's what I was talking about, right? If this happens, then we're going to do this. You have no escalation plan and no reinsertion tracking. When you deal with a professional, whether it's me or somebody else, they should be able to give you account level analysis, bureau specific pattern awareness. That's something that I do on my end. Time dispute intervals. So I'm not going to break off in cycle one with new disputes. I'm away. Documentation logging, response analysis, escalation ladders, right? This is what I do. So it gets to a certain point with your credit that it's just not about sending letters no more. You got to send actual receipt shit. You got to request shit from the collection agency. You got to request them, wait till get their response, show that they didn't respond in the exact amount of time. So now you're not sending just a letter, but you sending a packet for one account, right? Compliance, file building, and monitoring oversight. And here's the deal: it's not about intelligence; it's about infrastructure. Okay, listen. And then the thing is, we talk about the authority layer. This is a real timeline example. Day one, I'm going to select three high impact accounts, or you can do this too. I'm gonna tell you, day one, when you look at all your credit reports, you select three high impact accounts. This is shit that's stopping you from getting a car, a house, or whatever the case may be. Or these are the largest credit lines or the largest collections, the amounts. So three high impact accounts. Day three, you're gonna submit disputes. Day seven, you're gonna confirm bureau intake. Okay. And day 32, when the outcomes. Day 34, identify one, verify, and two, deleted. I'm just giving you a scenario. Day 36, prepare escalation for verified account. Day 40, sign second cycle dispute. Day 75, monitor the results again. Day 78, address an attempt. How many people got time to do that? How many people like, what the fuck? How many people got time to do that? I'll wait. You got time to do that? Hmm? Because Shauna said, not me. Who got time to do that? Only one person said they got time. So everybody else got time to do that. Hmm? You got kids, jobs. She said you, absolutely. You got kids, jobs, all kind of shit. Huh? Kids, jobs, your birthday coming up. Okay, y'all trying to go to Essence Festival? She said, I thought I did, but I don't. You said, I'd do it if you showed me. Buy the book. My book will show you, my ebook will tell you. But you can, friend Blue Island, you are the person I would tell you to get the ebook. Get the ebook. It's $27. It's right on the site, budgetwithbae.com. When you go on there, listen. When you go on there, this is my site right here. When you go on there, you're going to go down to where it says digital downloads. And I got the DIY credit education book right there for $27. You can buy the book. Go ahead and do that. Listen, so Blue Island, I'm going to show you all of it. Go ahead and do that. You got it. Listen. Oh, if you want to start your own trucking company, I got you. I help people with businesses. I got a business boot camp coming 21st. I can help you start your own trucking company. I've helped other people with that. You got your own authority? You got your own authority? Listen, listen. You said I ain't getting no ebook, no P book. I'm just using you, right? But like I said, when people listen, some people got the time and they want to learn how to do it. And if that's the case, that's why I made the ebook. Go ahead and do it. Listen, this ain't anybody that sell you an ebook. Yes, girl, I feel like tenderism now, bitch. She said, do you remove evictions and rental collections? Yes. Evictions, repo, student loans, medical bills, bitch, bankruptcies. Yes. Yes. That's my pleasure. Please. Okay? My pleasure. Come on now. Listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you where y'all fuck up at. At day 15, listen, let me tell you where y'all mess up at. When you're, especially the people who get my TransUnion, you know, TransUnion, I can get you a new score in 5 days. If at day 15, let me tell you, don't listen, if you're doing your own, you got somebody doing a credit. At day 15, if you apply for auto loan, change addresses, can I get a book to learn credit repair? Yes, you can buy my book to learn credit repair. I'm gonna teach you now. Do I teach you how to do a sweep? Absolutely not. Listen, listen. You don't have your own authority, but you want a company? All right, well, let's talk, Rolling Loud. You need my number, or did you get it from when I put it on there? Listen, you can go ahead and get it. Listen, you can go ahead and get it. There you go. That's how to do standards. I'm not going to teach you. I'm not going to teach you how to do a sweep. No, absolutely not. How long does it take to get back on track? TransUnion, you score in 5 days. Experian, Equifax, the first round will happen in about 35 days. I do up to 3 rounds with that. I tell people, give yourself 90 days. Don't go out here fucking around. Don't get out here changing access. Don't dispute 10 additional accounts. Listen, don't fucking file duplicate complaints. You fucking up. Don't, hey, if you get me to do it, don't you fucking touch it. Don't you touch it, bitch. Don't you touch it. Now, if you only want TransUnion, go get a place or get a car real quick. Hey, that shit for 5 days. Hey, get your shit. Bada boom, bada bing. You got a new credit score. See you later, alligator. Bye, girl. If you want to do that shit, oh, y'all want to see a picture? One of the ladies who scored went up 220 some points, 242 points. Because I know I've been talking on y'all. See this number here. Let me pull it up in my phone. Hold please, hold on, because they be sending me pictures of their shit. Yeah, her shit went up. Her TransUnion went up 242 points, and her shit went up 242 points in 5 days. Hold on, 1 second. Give me 1 second. Where's this picture of this lady's shit? Um, hold on. Just another one. Hold on. Where's Nora at? So here, wait, do it show her thing? One lady. Now, I'm gonna show y'all the thing. Not my life contain things that may feel uncomfortable. Harassment and bullying. Get the fuck out of here. Girl, not somebody said they getting harassed and bullied on here. Jesus Christ. I can't take y'all serious. Uh okay. Whatever. Anyway, I'm about to anyway. Girl, anyway. So this is one lady saying, thank you so much, Coach Misty. I received an update on my TransUnion and my score went up 157 points since January 14th. You said, do you have other the work that you're doing on the accounts on your own? I have a staff, Jean. I have a staff. So this is one of the ladies who sent me this. She's one of the people on TikTok. So I did this. Yeah. So y'all know I got 5 different businesses. I got 22 people. I got people to do Trent. Listen, I have a staff, friend. Listen. Also, here's the one from Laura. She sent this in the budget. She said my TransUnion went up 96 points. Uh yeah. She said her TransUnion went up. Hold on, I don't know if y'all can see that. She said my TransUnion went up 96 points in 5 days. What else? I'm looking for that one lady. Hold on. Search by her name. Here we go. So I'm gonna do this, y'all. We're gonna wrap up the class. I'm gonna go ahead and go because I ain't got time to play with TikTok. So I don't know if y'all can see that clear or not, because it's a. So she said she sent me this. I don't know what day this was, but she sent me this and she's showing me where her TransUnion shot up 242 points. Y'all see that? That's a screenshot from her TransUnion. She said, "Join none but the truth." It shot up 242 points in 5 days. So let's go ahead and close this out. I want to say this. Listen, at this stage in the game, remember, y'all can send me a message. I'm gonna pin this. You said I need that today, Buki. I got you. And like I said, if you're just trying to get like a car, you got the number. Yeah, yeah, we do Experian too. I do all of them. So saying like, if you're just trying to go get a car or a place, they take TransUnion and you're trying to do some quick shit, then just get the TransUnion. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But if you're trying to get a house refinance, you need to get all three. Okay. I'm saying to say that at this stage, most people realize that it's not about knowing what to do, but it's about managing the process correctly. Right. So listen, you can have the right information and still mismanage things. You can listen. You can buy my ebook and still mismanage some shit if you don't go step by, you don't put the time into it, right? And this is where execution matters when it comes to this, right? So, like I said, I'm doing a buy one, gift one. Buy one, gift one on all of my packages. Buy one, gift one, not the books, but buy one, gift one. All right. So this is what this is. So not only am I going to fix your credit, I'm going to fix a loved one's credit too. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not just about you. We're going to. So the way it works is if you know you're ready to do it, you can go to budgetwithbay.com. Let's talk about it real quick. If you know you're ready to sign up. Now, if you have some more questions, you can text that number or you can send me a message on TikTok and say, I have questions and let's talk about it, right? No problem. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to budgetwithbay.com. If you know, hey, I'm ready to sign up, this is how this should go. When you go to budgetbay.com, it's going to look like this when you sign up. I don't know why. There we go. So this is the front page. You're going to do, you ain't got to talk to my chat bot. You can go view services. All right. So when you go to view services, it's going to take you to the services. Now, the first one says a Budget Credit Essential. That's TransUnion. So it's $97. Just $97. You and somebody else can both get a TransUnion sweep. Again, if you're just looking to do something quick, get an apartment, get a car, they use TransUnion. We're going to go ahead and sweep it, you and a friend, $97, bada boom, bada bing. You do not have to have the credit monitoring service just for TransUnion. I don't need it, right? So number two is going to be the dual profile. This is going to be TransUnion and Equifax. So again, that's one payment, not monthly, TransUnion and Equifax. So we're going to go ahead and do 3 rounds. So instead of just the one sweep thing, I'm gonna go ahead and check your TransUnion, make sure nothing come back for an additional 2 rounds, okay? And I'm gonna do 3 rounds with Equifax, all right? And so we're gonna go ahead and do that. And you do have to have the credit monitoring, and we give you all that information to sign up. I have a portal. You upload everything digitally. You ain't got to send me no shit via email. This is professional. I'm not fucking around. Okay. All right. Then if you say, listen, me one, I need all three TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, that's going to be what? One payment of $297, buy one, gift one. So you and your friend both come up with 150. That's it. Not two said 97. One payment. All right. Buy one, gift one. You need all three done. I'm still gonna get you a new TransUnion score within 5 days of you filling out all your info. You still gonna get that. But we're going to go ahead and start this. This is the 90-day process. Well, both of them, 2 and 3. Package 2 and 3 are both 90-day processes, right? And this is where we're going to go ahead and talk to you about how to do, how to get back on track. You're going to be able to log into your Budget Bae portal and see what's happening. You're going to get emails saying, hey, we started your round 2. We started your round 1. All I ask you was this: do not communicate with the creditors. Send me any letters that you receive. Just upload it to your Budget Bae portal. You can take a picture of your phone, upload it to the Budget Bae portal, and do not apply for new credit. If you're doing all three, do not apply for new credit. Please do not apply for new credit. Do not get this new credit score on day 36 and be like, oh, fuck, I'm about to go. Do not apply for new credit. You're going to fuck the game up. Please and thank you. Okay? Listen, you'll thank me later. All right? I also help you with check systems. listen. All right, friend. Thank you. Fit by log on to your Budget Bay portal and send me your login credentials for Smart Credit. Go ahead and send that so we can start working on that today. What else I'm about to tell you? If you in check systems, meaning that you can't go to a Chase, like you might be able to go to Chase and Wells Fargo and get a checking account. You ever apply for their standard checking account and then they give you some other shit? I got something for increase. Thank you for asking that. So let me back up. If you don't need the credit monitoring, but you want to get these inquiries off, you can do $4 and I'll go ahead and take up to 10 of them off of there. So $49, I'll do an inquiry cleanup. You don't have to have my full credit repair. I just need to do an inquiry cleanup and I'll take up to there's $49. We'll delete 40. But here's the deal. That's inquiry cleanup for one bureau. Not all three. That's one. I'm not doing all three for 49. That's one. Right? Right. So now with the inquiries, I clean those up under my full credit repair. So if you get the all three for 297, I'm gonna clean up these too. We're gonna clean them the addresses, the increase, all that. Next is check systems. If you need check systems, um, yeah, I'm deleting all that shit. If you get check systems, we gonna help you get back into a regular. We gonna help you get back into a big bank. We help you get a regular standard checking account, the one that come with checks. Y'all, as they don't even trust you with a debit card no more. They give you a digital card. Bitch. They don't even trust you with a debit card no fucking more. We gonna get you back into a big. We gonna get you back into it. Also, LexisNexis. LexisNexis is where all your information is housed. You can get a LexisNexis. Listen, I always tell my people, if you're gonna go ahead and do the one for 297, you need to add on the LexisNexis. Go ahead and do that. And we're gonna go ahead and clean up all your background information, okay? All your shit gonna get cleaned up. Okay, bitch. We don't even know, you don't even know who you are. Who is she? I don't know. Okay. So you said my camera is lagging. Well, that's good. I'm about to log off anyway. Right. And then we also have the ebook. So go ahead and send me a message, text me the number, whatever the case y'all need to do, and I'll help y'all. Now I'm gonna be up. Now, if y'all text me, you know I'm about to text you right now when I get off the live. If you text me, you know I'm about to text you right now. So don't be all like, what? I can't. I'm about to text you right the fuck now. If you text me at 6:06, bitch, I'm gonna text you back at 6:08. Okay? All right. Last call. Any questions, concerns, or comments? Last call. Anybody got any questions, concerns, or comments about what I do? Yes, no, maybe so. If not, oh, it just cleared up. Okay. If not, if you're watching me on Facebook or YouTube, you can go to budgetwithbae.com. If you have questions about all my services, go to iamcoachmisty.com and you'll see all my services listed right there. Thank you so much. To send me a text. Don't wait. Don't wait all goddamn day. The buy one, gift one, I'm going to run it until April 1st. You said, what if something reported in the middle of me cleaning up? Well, bitch, I'm going to clean it up. If something reported while I'm cleaning it up, I'm just gonna clean it up. That's fine. I'm not gonna be like, oh no, I can't touch that. I'm gonna clean that shit up. If I'm in cycle one and something reports in the middle of cycle one, a new account, then I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm going to go ahead and do it in cycle two. That ain't no big deal. Shit happens. No problem. Listen, I know y'all be fucking up. Okay. Please. What else? All right, y'all. Listen, this goes until April 1st. The buy one, get one. But do not wait. I mean, I know some of y'all waiting on tax money, and that's okay. Also, I've got to tell y'all this. I also have an affiliate program. Now, that's what I should have told y'all hoes. I also have an affiliate program where I just invested in a new affiliate deal. So when you refer somebody for credit repair, you can get 20% off of whatever they spend. 20%. So if you refer your homegirl to credit repair, whether you're a client or not, if you refer your people to credit repair and they go ahead, if you want to do the affiliate program, you better text me or send me a message. You better text me or inbox me. Even if you don't need it. If you refer somebody, I'm gonna give you your own link. It's gonna be budgetwithbae.com/uh Miss Latanya. And when they go to the site, it's going to just the site that you see, the regular site. But you'll be able to track and see, oh, okay, I referred to my sister. She bought the shit for 297, or she got the 297 plus the LexisNexis for 47, or whatever the case may be. That's 344. What's 20% of that, boys and girls, times 0.20? That's $68 in your fucking pocket. $68. I pay out every week. 68 fucking dollars as one person. So think about the number of people that you refer, and it's about to be, and them taxes about to drop. Hmm? Look at me. Huh? Hey, listen. Don't just say, look, look, just don't watch me get to it. Let's get to it together. So that's another reason y'all ain't seen me on live. Most of the programs I offer, I have been working on how to do affiliate payment systems to where whether you join my coaching programs or whatever the case may be, if you refer somebody else, listen, you can earn and learn at the same fucking time. Okay? We all gonna be at the beauty shop every goddamn 5 days. We all gonna be getting our shit done every 5 fucking days. Not just me. Okay. Facebook, YouTube, go check me out. I'm coachmisty.com or budgetwithbae.com. And sign up, or you can send me a message if you have more questions. Write this number down. You can text me 469 520 9525. Again, the number is, you can text me 469. Well, fuck when you text me 469 520 9525. You can use that number 24/7. If you're interested in an affiliate program and you're interested in getting to this bag, credit, taxes, business, whatever the fuck it is, 469 520